All right, let's get into it.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Yo, wow, that's a
the first half, and that is the 2 touches of Lukaku.
Didn't Barca make Ferguson?
HH, we needed men to show up today. What we got was boys. I'm not praising mediocrity.
You know what? I'm gonna allow this.
Delta.
wait, what? Yo, hey.
Was it a red card? Was it a red card? Can Messi do it not only in Uber Eats, but can he do it in a World Cup knockout stage? Connor Gallagher says, "What's up?" against Palace. I need some explanation as to what Quidditch Report is about. The stats pattern from Poland lives. And obviously we'll be delving more into Arsenal and the Tottenham game. And we'll also Lyon, Chelsea bound, scoring a beautiful G for AC Milan. Things are looking tricky and serious, so we'll touch upon Serie A as well. And then we'll end with, of course, the Manchester Derby. And yes, I'll be on Twitter. The Manchester Derby pops off. And we'll have our thoughts on that beautiful, amazing game, man. So, guys, I want to say aloha to everybody who's up in this piece. Man. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is doing coolissimo, man. Your boy is already shaking his head, man. I mean, it gets real. And look, man, we have to. So guys. So again, as I said to guys and so forth, man. Remember, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you want to share on the show, please feel free to send in the super chats. These super chats, aka these dubs, they help to keep this channel grow, and these donations help to strive this channel to take over every single part of this freaking world called the football analytical world. My boy Half Hope, the resident sexy goat analyst, man. So we have to start. There's only one place to start. So obviously my focus was obviously on the Chelsea game. And obviously the legal stream I was watching, they gave you score updates, in the top right hand corner. So I was like, 1-0 to Brighton. But then you just, okay, when you say 1-0, like, okay, yeah, fine, like they'll come back. But okay, this is a bit scary. Then I saw 2-0 to Brighton. I was like, what? And then before halftime, Firmino scored. I was like, okay, yeah, Liverpool will now come back. I was like, wow, you were 2-0 down? So when it was 2-2, okay, boom. Liverpool win 3-2, 4-2. So I get done with Chelsea and everything, and I just assume Liverpool have won. And then I just somehow see a scoreline and it says 3-3. And it's like, because you see, the reason why this is so key is because we said this to begin with. We said that who will this affect more, this break? And we all said that based on where Liverpool were going, the questions, this break would actually suit Liverpool. But it seems that maybe that is false, because if you can't beat Brighton at the crib, and yes, Brighton be doing well and so forth, but if Liverpool can't beat Brighton at the crib, what I said before the start of the season as to Liverpool's transfers, what they've done, things looking dicey. Mike, talk to me. How worried are you? We're hearing Klopp and so forth. How worried are you about Liverpool this season, man? Talk to me, mate.
We're not making top 4.
Oh, come on, Mike. That's too extreme. Mike, that's way too extreme.
We're garbage. Trent is being made to look like Ty Lue against Allen Iverson. You remember that, HH?
Yes, very well. Yes.
That's Jordan Henderson started again today, HH. Jordan Henderson, I'm trying not to swear. Jordan Henderson started immediately from coming back from injury. What is Klopp doing? Then he brings on James Milner. Oh my.
Respect Jimmy. Respect Jimmy Mill.
37
Respect Jimmy
years
Mill.
old.
goats, man.
The only 37-year-old I want to see on the field is Modric. That's the only 37-year-old I want to see. Not James Milner. 2022. I'm done with this team, man. I seriously am. Defensively, we're all over the place. Salah looks invisible. We got lucky today. We've gotten lucky in every game. Honestly, without Alisson, we would be in the relegation zone. Because he's bailed us out in many games this season.
So the main blame Klopp, or because for me I say managers should take some blame. Players should also say what's up as well. So are you saying that Klopp is the main guy to blame, or a dude is on 370,000 a week? He is on 370,000 a week, and someone is saying let's sign about it. So where should most of the blame go to, or are you just going to evenly spread it like bots amongst everybody?
It's 60% Klopp, 40% the players. How we have changed absolutely nothing in this 3 weeks. We haven't played a game in 3 weeks, and it just seems like it's the same old. Lack of intensity, no pressing, defensively all over the place. Trent doesn't know how to defend. Van Dijk, he looks great with the Netherlands, and then when he comes back to Liverpool, garbage. Garbage. Klopp has to be blamed right now. And he needs to have a wake-up call.
So, okay, let me shoot Klopp a little bit of bail. But it'd be wrong, but let me just play devil's advocate here. Where does FSG fit into this? In terms of, hey, bro, I need some money. We know how hard it is to get money off of FSG. So how much are FSG to blame of like, bro, have you supported Klopp in what should be a rebuild summer?
Well, clearly we wanted to get Chouameni and we didn't get him. So why didn't Klopp say, hey, let's go for another midfielder. Let's get that guy. Oh, what do? Oh, final day of the transfer window. Let's get a bum Brazilian Arthur, who's getting subbed off in the under-23s by Jay Spearing. What? For Arthur. Look, FSG get blame as well, but man, this team, we got Arsenal next week. We're losing. Then we got Man City. We're losing. Our next 5 games, I'm predicting 1 win, and that's Wednesday against.
So Arsenal is the next EPL game.
Yep, and then the next EPL
Next
game.
2 is Arsenal and Manchester City.
Yep, we're losing both games. We're losing
It gets
both games.
real. It gets real.
So if you thought it was bad now, we're on the same points as Fat Frank. What?
No, Mike, can you repeat that again? What did you just say?
I said we're on the same amount of points as Fat Frank. We're 1 point
No.
above Bournemouth.
You're talking about Frank Lampard of Everton FC. You're saying Liverpool FC with the GOAT Salah, with the world's best centre back in Van Dijk and Alisson on the same level of points as Frank Lampard's Everton.
Wait, Mike.
I don't believe that at all. Mike, no.
Mike,
no.
man.
Bro, they're 11 points behind Arsenal.
What?
No.
Wait, okay, so the game against Arsenal is. Wait, hold on. Let me look before I come to let me just it's away.
Yeah, and then we have Rangers away after that. We're not going to win that game.
And then you've got City at the crib.
We're losing.
Which, bro, and on that crib, bro, if Brighton can give you a 3-piece, bro, I don't have confidence for you.
I wouldn't be surprised if we lose 4-1 again, like in the 2021 season.
You'll beat Forest though. You'll beat Forest. Come on, you'll beat Forest.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should be to Leeds and West Ham. As I say.
Should Fulham too, but I mean
Napoli's back, man.
Hey, maybe we'll beat Derby County.
I mean, what? Isn't it
To be honest,
2 wins in the last 7?
It is literally just those 2 games, like the Arsenal City game. Even if they lose those, they look like they have a good run after that. So,
but RDS, the confidence level, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. So I don't know where this team is going to be at after Man City.
You've got injuries like Thiago will be coming back, Fabinho will be coming back.
Red Devil, he's using the reverse James pass. Don't handle this crap, man. Wait, okay, look. So Yasir, Frank, I know that you're a rival fan and so forth. I know that you're gearing up for the 3-0 tomorrow. You're going to give Man City tomorrow. Because I think you sent me a DM saying that like you're going to like give them 3 or something. It's going to be like a beat down. We'll do it. Yasir, we'll get it. So Yasir, are you already celebrating the downfall of Liverpool, or do you want to chill? It's maybe not as bad as people think it is, or is it bad because Yasir, do you know what I said? And people didn't want to listen to me. I said, Klopp has never rebuilt. He's never rebuilt. And Klopp is a loyalty merchant. He doesn't got that ruthless gene. He doesn't have that Jose Mourinho gene. He doesn't say, you know what? You, get the hell out of here. Thanks for your services. Sit on the bench. I don't want to see you. You can't see me. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. Yes, you talk to me. How bad is it for Liverpool? Because people are saying they don't make top 4. Yes, I say that's a lie. Yes, I say that's a lie because the streets will not be able to withstand Liverpool not making top 4. Talk to me.
First and first, my mic, is it okay? Can you guys hear me well?
I suppose so.
It's interesting because the thought that came to my mind today is like it seemed like Liverpool reverted. They went a couple years back. Especially today's performance against Brighton, it's like there was a period of time under Klopp where Liverpool, they were shipping in goals for fun, but they were scoring a lot of goals. I remember a clear game against Bournemouth. I think they were up, 3-0 at one point, and they ended up losing the game 4-3, something crazy like that. Liverpool have massive issue of what made them successful, which is their midfield solidity and the defense. And I'm going to say it right now, Gary Southgate was right. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a liability to he can almost, I'm going to say this right now, and this is going to be a bold statement, but Trent Alexander-Arnold might actually cost Jurgen Klopp his job.
Whoa. Yes, the hell?
I said it, HH. I really said it. Because the problem is, it's like...
Yes, I was told he was the best right back in the world. This is what I was told.
I mean, Gary Southgate, imagine proving Gary Southgate right. That's crazy. I mean, the guy is Gary Southgate, but he's right. The guy cannot defend. And I feel like the time where Jordan Henderson will literally do the slavery work for you and cover you like no tomorrow, that time is over. But I think Henderson don't have the legs for that no more. And the problem is like you cannot be that much of a liability defense because it does disrupt the solidity of your back four and midfield. It has a massive effect on it. The thing was like Liverpool was getting away with it because Trent Alexander-Arnold was phenomenal going forward. So he was an essential threat going forward. So a lot of the play, like you have to actually stop him when he goes forward. So he actually pushes the team forward up. But the problem is like when he's like, it's interesting because I was watching the Cupish today. Matt said today he called him a false right back. That he's not really a right back. But
see, yes, see, this is what I don't like.
How does your right back have a free role?
You can't flip on Klopp because for so long we kept saying this stuff of like, bro, defensively he ain't all there. Best right back in the world, best right back in the world. It's like, no, you can't say you're the best right back in the world because if you're saying best right back in the world, keyword right back, I need that defensive flex. Nobody has ever had any issues with what he does, crossing, pass the ball, and so forth. But nobody ever called Marcelo the best left back in the world because people knew that of his liability defensively. But we all knew that Marcelo, in terms of a footballer, the guy was money. So the thing here with Trent, and because this is the key thing here. Streets panel, this is the key thing. Streets, listen. Klopp's loyalty is what will cost him, not Trent. It's Klopp's loyalty. 100%. Klopp is loyal to a fault, and I feel that Klopp doesn't know. Klopp is too attached to this group, and he doesn't know when to say, "Okay, cool. Thank you for what you've done me. Thank you for your services. Now piss off." Like, I'm not going to rebut. It's like, I think that he finds it hard to say, Henderson, thank you for what you've done. We no longer require your services. Milner, but he's still leaning on like, trust me, yes, Firmino scored two goals. Firmino in 2022 shouldn't be starting or be doing this for Liverpool. He shouldn't be. They should have already moved on from Firmino. So the fact that Firmino gave you 2 goals, and Yasser Saeed, listen, who's on 370,000 a week? Who's on? Yes, I didn't crack a joke. I don't know why you're laughing. Who's on 370,000 a week? Why is Firmino, a guy should be a bench player, why is he bailing on Liverpool and the guy on 370,000 a week ain't doing nothing? Yes, riddle me that. Streets, riddle me that.
That's just like, one thing is like, I appreciate the fans that actually are real. For a long time, the Liverpool fan base, they've been protecting a lot of players. Oh, Trent is the greatest. He's a world class right back because he provides you so much assists. But what does he do defensively? Oh no, that doesn't matter. Mo Salah. Oh yeah, he puts the ball in the back of the net. Nothing else matters. But what happens when you're not putting the ball back in the net? Then what? I mean, this is just though. It's one.
No. But actually, I want to come to the guys. But I said this at the start. Some people attacked me. I said that Liverpool, because now we'll get to Tottenham and Arsenal because it may not be Arsenal. But I said, oh no, I think Tottenham comes second. And guys said, well, of course it will be Liverpool. And guys were shocked when I said, no, I think Liverpool drop off this season. And guys attacked me. And I was like, bro, I know what Klopp's last season at Dortmund was like. And I have questions as to whether Klopp has that long-term stuff within him. It's all good saying what's up for a 3-year stint. If you don't have the Fergie long-term flex or the Pep money, can you still be relevant for a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year stint? And because it's all about cycles. This team cycle, it's finished. You need a brand new team. And Klopp, for some reason, has not created a brand new team because it's about football. Ideas you give to a certain set of players, maybe 5-year max. Maybe 5 years max.
You know
After that,
crazy,
that's 5th year, those
After that,
rules
they
don't
lose
come
their
through.
hunger. After that, they lose their hunger.
Okay, actually, let me go to boy Mohammed, Liverpool fan. So, Mohammed, talk to me about your club, man. How bad is it?
I'm not gonna lie. First off, bro, Trent defends worse than fucking speed, blood. That's number one, bro. He defends worse than fucking speed. And number two, bro, you man telling me about trust and Klopp. I can't trust in Klopp as far as I can fucking throw that bread, bro. And number three, bro, he's chatting about Pep Linder is his family. Why don't you take your family and fuck off out of Liverpool?
Whoa, easy. Come on, kids are listening.
Relax.
The kids are listening. The kids are listening.
He won your Premier League, man. Come
on. The thing is, bro, fuck a Premier League. Tuchel won him a CL, bro, and he got sacked, bro. Tuchel won Chelsea a CL, and he got fucking sacked. The bottom line is, you either revamp the squad and get hungrier players, or you fucking sack the manager and and fucking the players will be hungry for the new fucking manager, bro. You can't have the same players for past 5 years and act like these men are gonna be hungry for this bread past 5 years. 5 years, bro. And they expect the same bread as Milner playing left back, bro. Left back for what, bro? Virgil missing clearances is going to the back post where Milner's supposed to be. Milner over here not even in position to defend against Trossard, bro. And Van Dijk missing the whole clearance. And Trent mistakes on both occasions. He's trying to go central when he's a fucking right back. Why the fuck are you going central when you're supposed to mark that wing? And number two, on the second fucking goal, he lost the ball. It's not about losing 50-50s. He loses fucking possession of the ball when he had the ball in his fucking feet, bro. And
okay, easy. But as I said again, kids are watching. Let's relax. Actually, no, let's bring some balance here. RDS, let's bring some calm here because things are real now. RDS.
Yeah.
How bad is this truly? How bad is this?
Now, first of all,
do we need some perspective here?
Okay, now first of all, I must apologize. Obviously, I'm just still over the weekend from Madrid, so I'm on holiday, so I'm back to Parent Club. But the first one, I do apologize because I did when Liverpool went down. I did post a tweet saying that I did think Liverpool were going to come back and didn't happen. So that's my first. I genuinely did believe that Liverpool were going to come back and win this game.
Yeah, no, because I thought this break would suit them.
Exactly. So because there's no way in hell that like Mo Salah, who at some point I think no, or Mo Santos or whatever, because we are getting close to Christmas. At some point there has to be a question as to whether or not this player may be under review. Or at least look on the review, given that he hasn't been good.
I mean, he had a good assist though. That assist.
Since
we don't count that assist, man.
Let me just quick with something. Just finish. Since January, he's not been great. But regardless, what I will say before I get into Liverpool's thing is that you have to respect Brighton FC. Brighton pimp slap United, by the way. Let's not forget that. Let's also not forget that.
Relax. We beat Liverpool, bro. So what does that mean? What does that mean?
No, but the point is, Brighton.
They had a new they had a new manager. Right?
Let's RDS man. Yes, shush.
Okay, who's their manager?
RDS.
Have you seen the table? Brighton are 4th right now. So
they lost their manager. They lost Graham Potter. What are you talking about? Yeah, they have a new manager,
and they won. That's the point. So
Come
Brighton,
on, man.
so
What
Brighton.
excuse did Liverpool
RDS,
have at
how
home?
bad is how bad are things?
The point I'm trying to make is that Brighton are bums, and as you saw my Twitter page, there is a question to be had about whether Leandro Trossard, who's actually a baller, by the way, given that he is Belgian, there's a question on.
Stop it.
No, he should start over Hazard. Is what you're saying.
Mike.
I mean, in fact, chat, if you're hearing, do you think it should be Leandro Trossard?
Streets, don't answer. Streets, don't answer. Artists, how bad is it for Liverpool? Streets, don't answer that question.
Just let me know in the chat. But anyway, so I'm saying that just because, like, I don't want. We shouldn't disrespect Brighton FC for the performance, given that they actually have been having a good run of form, and it's just like, oh, Liverpool were just expected to beat Brighton. That's why I'm saying that. That said, Liverpool FC have not played well like all season. Like they haven't. Let's just keep it a stack, So now part of that, as I've said to Michael, is that the injuries. Clearly, this midfield needs likes of Thiago. Clearly, I can't believe that Thiago is needed.
Thiago played today, and he was terrible.
Okay, I mean, when I say needs Thiago, I mean needs a fit Thiago. I don't mean like needs Thiago in terms of brick Thiago. I mean a fit Thiago. Also, I'm not entirely sure where the Nunes of Darwin was. Did he play today?
He came on in the 87th minute.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, Michael. Okay, just clarify one thing for me. How much did Liverpool spend for Nunes?
I don't know.
Mike, give us a number. Mike, give us a number.
I think 80 million pesos.
Sorry.
Or what's the wait, RDS, what's the currency in Nigeria again?
Mike, no, Mike, no, Mike, you hold it right there. Mike, you hold it right there. Mike, you hold it right there.
Amen. We're not going to Naira. That's just one thing. That was another.
Ardis, you didn't have to reveal the currency.
No, I know. It's just a bit strange because that was the player, the Don, and he comes on the 18. That doesn't just make sense to me. It's like this is the guy that you're supposed to go to. So clearly, Klopp has some. There must be some behind the scenes.
And also, anybody who says he'd outscore Haaland is a moron. But continue.
Yeah, that was that. That's that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you were saying, Ardis, you were saying, you were saying, yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure what is going on with FC right now. I still don't believe that they're on the same point as Everton. I've not looked at the table. I don't believe it. Michael, it's fine. I really don't. Yeah. The table's lying. No. It's just not. It's not. Don't worry about it. And also, there's no way next because Liverpool playing Arsenal next. There's no way that Everton will leapfrog Liverpool after they play Arsenal. That can't happen. That's not happening at all. So just put that out of your mind.
Guys, they have no chance against Arsenal. There's zero chance.
No, guys. Because for me, that game is away from home, man.
No, Arsenal are gonna get theirs. Arsenal are gonna get theirs, bro. Respect to Arsenal, man. No. Liverpool are trash right now. They're trash right now.
Martinelli's gonna cook Trent.
But fundamentally, what I want to say is because I think I don't know whether Mo is around like that. Mo is around, but like what actually can I appreciate that Liverpool fans are going in on Klopp's tactics, but really and truly, what can Liverpool actually do? Like some of these players have been brickish. Like it's not Klopp's fault that Trent can't defend. Although yes, you can bring someone. It's not Klopp's fault that Van Dijk seems to just not know what he's doing.
Oh, no.
It's not Klopp's fault that Salah got a P75 contract.
It works both ways because, as Mike has said, you should identify that these guys have shortcomings, and then you should bring in guys who can come and have alternatives. It's been a long time since you've known the deficiencies of Trent. So either you try and work this or you bring in someone different.
So who would be the right back that would play in place?
No. It goes into the transfer market. Yeah, so hence we want to know that. Is it a case of FSG as saying, sorry, Klopp, we're not going to give you funds, or Klopp has actually aggressively gone to try and find alternatives?
So this is what I'm saying. We don't know the situation, but what we do know is that they've spent money
this team is the backbone which won the Champions League. Yeah. Like Van Dijk, Trent, Firmino, Salah. This is the backbone. These guys won the Champions League.
And also, like surely Klopp can't be responsible for the decline of Salah. This is the man that every single Liverpool fan is like, you give him a contract.
It's a mystery. How Salah has deteriorated.
We better not give him. We better not give him that assist, man. That assist. You see, that's what people are going to say. Yeah, then assist this game.
No. Okay, Aris, I want to get to the crux of the matter.
Okay.
Are you saying that Liverpool are in danger of not getting top 4? Is that where we are right now? Because I refuse to believe that. I refuse
They
to believe
are.
that.
That's a fact.
No,
Right
no,
now,
no.
they are.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Talk to me.
No. I don't believe that at all. Because at the start of the season, before I obviously went on loan to Real Madrid, Liverpool fans were saying that 22 was coming. That's what said. So
excuse me.
It's Liverpool fans were saying that 22 was coming.
Okay.
So the thing, do you need me to repeat that, HH? I don't know. Like Liverpool fans saying 22 is coming. So you can't give up on 22 7 games into a season. Like we're not even 10 games into the season, and you're already saying that Liverpool are going to struggle to stay in the Premier League. That can't happen. So no.
So who else wants to pop in on this whole? Actually, no. Let me bring in Eric. It's been a while. Eric, welcome back. Welcome back, Eric. Eric, talk to me. How deep are these Liverpool issues, man?
Eric,
and
you're
welcome back
shameless,
to the
bro.
hot man.
You're so shameless. How are you gonna show up your first first win? You show up.
Yes, yeah. Let's Eric. He speaks fluent trophy. Yes, you don't understand what he's saying. He's speaking a different language. Eric, can you continue speaking fluent trophy, please? Thank you.
Yeah. So it's thanks for having me back and good to be back. Look, it's very interesting because Chelsea have had a horrible start to the season, and yet we're above Liverpool.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Chelsea are 5th, Liverpool are So it's interesting to me. Liverpool are shocking.
Yes,
it's remarkable. I've never seen Liverpool look this bad. Maybe since Klopp arrived, to be honest. So there's a real conversation about them missing out on top 4. Even though I don't think it will happen, they'll probably still finish second.
No.
Because Eric, you say Liverpool are top, but you're only 3 points ahead of them.
Yeah, but
they sacked the manager.
Hold on. Funny. And hold up. And the game in hand is us against them.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
So thank you. So RDS, mute your bloody mic and let you guys speak fluent trophy.
By the way,
just make sure
that was
Chelsea
a
beat
G
Milan.
though.
Mike, you can't see me. My time is now. Eric, speak fluent trophy.
Your time is
Mike, we're speaking fluent trophies. Fluent trophy. My fluent trophy.
Europa League trophies.
Was that a UCL? Wait, Eric, did we win like a UCL against Man City in that thing? That was a UCL. Eric, talk to me. Eric, talk to me. So Eric, so Liverpool. But Eric, this is the quad. This is quad pool. How are quad pool 9th position right now, and how are quad pool not be able to defeat Brighton? Eric, me confused.
Yeah, people let's just focus, guys. We're talking about the Premier League. I don't know why people are mentioning
the haters, man. Haters.
My point still stands. Chelsea have been horrendous, and we're still ahead of Liverpool. Even if it's by goal difference, we're still ahead of them. You guys are behind.
RDS, can he please speak fluent trophy? Stop insulting the guy speaking fluent trophy. Eric, I'm very sorry that this bomb ass guy who doesn't know what a trophy is like is Eric, talk over him, please. Eric, talk over him. The hell?
Yeah, in terms of this whole thing about Spurs finishing second, I'm sorry, Spurs are not convincing to me. They're okay, they're all right, but
no. Look, Eric will get the ball. Eric, put it this way: Liverpool is finishing second. At least we can say that. So, that's not happening.
Unfortunately, the team most likely to finish second would probably be Arsenal as it stands right now.
Wait, no. Okay, so Eric, I don't want to jump too quickly, but Eric, you did make a promise that you would not be seen if Arsenal finish above Chelsea.
Yeah. That is true.
If Arsenal finish above Chelsea, you'll never hear from me again, man. It's over. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Look, Liverpool, but I don't know what to say, man. I think it's the end of a. I don't know if
end of an era.
I don't know if Klopp needs to leave, but he definitely needs to change the team. I don't know how you can be a manager.
Oh, that's shameful, guys.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me speak to another guy who speaks fluent CL. So Nishus, spit some fluent CL for us, man. So Nishu,
fluent CL. So I think the thing with Liverpool, right, is their defense, man. It's just looking fugazi. Like, I don't know what happened, but ever since that Napoli game. Like, I remember that Napoli game, the defense was everyone was looking bad. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk hasn't looked good in a while, man. I know a lot of people call him world class, but this season he's not doing enough to.
They said he was the best.
And people are putting him in the conversation with Vidic.
I'm gonna expose
Perry,
some years back. Me and the Coppage guys were having a conversation, and this was some years back. And this was during the peak of the Van Dijk hype. The Coppage guys said that Van Dijk will end up being talked about as one of the greatest defenders of all time, next to Maldini, Cannavaro, and so forth. And I didn't say anything. Nisha, I was very silent. But Nisha, continue.
Before he continues,
I will say as well. Like last season. Let's be honest. Chelsea basically gave them 2 trophies.
Yeah, I know. Because of Mount. Like if not for Mount, we basically, in my mind, we won those 2 trophies. That's why we speak Florence trophy. So in my mind, we won those 2 trophies, but because of Mount. So literally, we dashed them. Do you know what it was? Nisha, you know what it was? Some guys, they define how to speak Florence trophy, so we have to just try and just dash them guys. Chelsea gave RDS. I'm talking to a guy speaking Florence trophy.
Top scorer.
Nishu, we gave them those trophies. We gave it to them as a gift.
And
as a gift. Nishu, continue.
Final. They choked in the Champions League final when they were considered favorites by a lot of people. So I think questions definitely have to be asked, and they have to definitely improve. Yeah, Klopp's seat is it's on fire right now, man. I don't know what he's thinking about doing, but he has to change something up. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Can I speak about Van Dijk? I don't want to talk about Liverpool overall. I just want to touch on Van Dijk.
Why you have beef with Van Dijk?
No. There's no beef. What are you talking? I think he's the. Well, let me just touch on that. Before his ACL against Everton, I had this notion that Van Dijk was the greatest defender in Premier League history, especially because if it wasn't for Messi, he could. Listen. If it wasn't for Messi, he could have been the only defender in Premier League history that would have won a Ballon d'Or. I think he had a crazy stat that nobody dribbled past him. HH, I want to ask you this, right? Say, was it the keeper? Who was it? Who was the Everton keeper? That
Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, Pickford.
The legend, Jordan Pickford.
Relax. If Van Dijk hadn't tore his ACL, I believe he would have been the same as he was before, because I believe that ACL completely took off his career and he became worse. It happened to players.
But Mike tells me he is doing fine for the Netherlands.
I mean,
so we're not really seeing the same drop off when he plays for the Netherlands. Because if he saw that same drop, then fine, because it was a very key injury. But if we're seeing a difference in performance from Netherlands and Liverpool, maybe we can't just put it down to the injury, because if it's down to the injury, then that means we should see the same thing for the Netherlands as well.
Wild theory from the streets, from the Liverpool streets, bro. The block. There's a Liverpool block. I be going to them.
And Delta is talking. Delta, grab the mic. Delta, continue.
Crazy theories out there.
It's just crazy because this season he's been one of the worst defenders in the Premier League, which is crazy to me, because I believe this guy, in my opinion,
he's worse than Maguire.
No. The fridge redefines brick defending, bro.
He's not a professional footballer. He's like Ronaldo.
Come on, man. Give Maguire something, guys. Give him something.
I mean, like, if you go there, if you say that, yeah.
But Nike, for me, when he gets on form, he is the best defender in the world. There's no doubt about it. But it's his form. It's Klopp tactics. It could be Liverpool. I'm not with you on HH on Van Dijk being a completely shit player as of today. I just feel like his mindset right now is completely different to what it was before. And I believe, if he goes to a different team, maybe, or if Klopp gets sacked, I believe Klopp should get sacked. I don't know if Michael
should get sacked.
I don't know if
Delta, after all he's done, Delta, that is extreme. Look, let me come to Casey, because I want to hop on to the next topic. So Casey, talk to me. Liverpool and Casey, be nice. Don't bring Connor taking quickly into this. Okay, just put Connor taking quickly to one side and talk as an objective football fan.
So I'm gonna talk about the guy who took that illegal corner. I call
Ardis, what did I just say before he says at the very first thing he says?
I told you guys, he is Trent Ward-Prowse. There's a myth that this guy is good attacking wise. He actually isn't. Like, here's the thing with Trent, right? He has a good passing range. Doesn't mean he's a good passer. Like, look at how many times he loses the ball. Like, I think in every single game this season, he might have lost the ball like 25, 26 times each game. I don't have the correct stats with me. But this guy, man, he's a horrible footballer, like awful footballer. It's just one trick pony. And yeah, Southgate, man, the Southgate is 100% right. This guy shouldn't even get into like the England under 23. He's so bad.
Kieran Trippier is a bad
defender. Here's the thing though. In a particular system, in a team playing a particular way, Trent is very useful. But he's useful if a midfielder is helping him out with this defensive work, similar to what Casemiro was doing with Marcelo. For Southgate, every defender has to eat their food.
No. Marcelo and Dani Alves are very good dribblers. Trent can't hold the ball. You saw, I think in the second goal, he lost the ball.
Mate, but I'm talking defensively speaking. That defensive cover was needed for Marcelo. Hence why you could live with his defensive liabilities because Casemiro said, "What's up?" And before Henderson used to say, "What's up?" Henderson doesn't have the legs anymore, which means that Trent, you now have to do a lot more defending, which he obviously cannot. So if you're a Southgate, bro, I don't play like how Klopp plays. If you're a defender, you need to know how to defend. So if it's between Kyle Walker and Trent, bro, Kyle Walker 10 times out of 10 for Southgate.
You know what my issue is? Like next season, they will get Bellingham, who is basically just a fitter version of Jordan Henderson.
We're not getting him, KC.
You're getting him. You're getting him.
No, we're not.
And this guy is also so overrated, and he will like tackle away like all Trent's weaknesses, and people will start calling him again the greatest right back of all time. They just can't admit that he's a definition of a system player.
Can I speak on the game quickly?
Oh, okay, yeah. Kenny, talk to me.
Yeah, quickly. I just wanted to say, like, for me, Alisson, because that first half, it was 2-1. But honestly, Brighton they could have killed the game in that first half. Like the first 15 minutes, Alisson made like 2 big saves. But I've seen some of these like the patterns last season as well, especially at the end of the season, because I saw like even the last against Wolves as well. I would see Alisson make big saves, and now they just get. Honestly, the defense is just too leaky, and I'm just like Alisson. Like I need to give him his props because honestly, for me, he's been Liverpool's the best player for the past like 2 seasons. But obviously, people are gonna say like the forward's name, but Alisson for me has been.
No. But I think look, Mike is a Liverpool fan, and Mike said off the jump, without Alisson, Liverpool would be in a relegation zone. So I think, guys, look, people, I've not heard enough about Salah. People say Van Dijk, Henderson, Trent. Can we talk about the guy who is on 370,000 a week?
We forgot about that guy. He doesn't exist anymore.
No. Oh, no. Yes, we're not doing that. No. Yes, we're not doing that. Yes, we are talking about a guy who is on 350,000 a week and who Liverpool fans said he is comparable to Messi.
Bro,
I remember. I told you, I have all those receipts. I have all those receipts. So, okay, Mohammed, you said you wanted to add more. Mohammed, please, easy with the swearing because we have kids watching this show. Yeah. We are a kids show. Shout out to Teddy Toto.
I ain't gonna lie. First of all, with Salah, bro, he can't even use his PNP anymore. Like, at least that's the one thing you can rely on is that he can kick and run, and he was a good shooter, bro. And Pep Linder's over here snitching on everything, bro. He more worried about being an author than training, bro. And that's the guy that Klopp's leaving with the players. He's leaving the players with Pep Linders. This guy that's more worried about being an author. He's snitching on everything. The lunch ladies, how they put the ingredients, the tactics, everything. And we're not even changing the tactics from game to game. We're doing the same thing. High line and press with slow guys. Henderson's slow, Fabinho's slow, and Thiago is slow. He's the only player that can actually play ball. And we're over here playing high line with guys that can't press. And like to begin with, bro, you lost the dressing room. The players, the thing is, fuck what.
You lost the dressing room? I mean, are we going there now?
Bro, forget my opinion. Bro, forget what I believe.
That's a bit too extreme.
Bro, the bottom line is forget what I believe. What do the players want? The players look like they're Klopp out, bro. They don't rate him no more. They're not performing for him no more. They're not fighting for 50-50s. In the United game, the players were hungrier for Ten Hag. The guy just came in and they're hungrier for him. Fair enough, because it's a new manager. That's the issue. You can't have the same players and the same manager for 10 years if he's not rejuvenating the players for hungrier players.
Okay. Let me come to Smoke. As a City fan, are you enjoying this Liverpool pack that you're smoking on right now?
But I've been smoking on this pack for the longest time, HH. Like I'm bored of it now. But do you blame the players though, HH? After being a bridesmaid for so long, don't you get tired of attending weddings? let's be honest, right?
Oh,
right, like people
You have to relax. Okay, you gotta relax.
No, but AJ, at the end of the day, people can say Klopp this, Klopp that, but he's only won one league in 6 years since he's been here. So the thing is,
on it,
so the
please.
No, but the problem is this. This is supposed to be the best Liverpool team in the Prem, right? And they've only done so much in the Prem. So eventually the players would be like, coach, they say you're this great manager next to Sir Alex and Pep, but the body of work the results don't show it. It's like City being called the best team, the best team in the Champions League in the past 5 years or 10 years, but we've never won it. So eventually players will be like, coach, like what's really going on? Now the thing is this, even last season when they were going for the quad, I remember I was here on the channel saying that this Liverpool team is not playing as well as people deem them to be playing. And as you said, Chelsea gave them those 2 cups. It should have been from quad to nothing.
Yes.
That was the reality. Because they went to three finals without scoring a goal in 90 minutes. So my question is, are you guys really surprised? Regarding Liverpool defense, the truth is this, the midfield has always protected that defense. And the moment that midfield, and it all started with Gini leaving, because Gini used to be the legs in that midfield.
He did.
Yeah, that's true.
So now, as soon as midfield, Liverpool's tactics was really the midfield sits, the fullbacks overlap, and the front three push. Now, the moment the midfield don't have the legs, of course they'll be exposed. So I'm shocked that people are shocked. Like, what were you guys expecting? Right.
Don, do you think that that Darwin 80 million Nunes is actually better than Origi that they let go?
Of course not, right? And we said it the moment LDO left, the moment Mane left,
the moment he lost his dad, bro. The moment he lost his dad, bro.
The moment Mane left, I said there is no one to bail Liverpool out anymore. Because Liverpool, that's what Mane used to do. Whenever the games were close, he would pepper over the cracks. And I told you, Salah, when it matters, that guy is a ghost. People are like, "Oh, you're hating on Mo Salah." I was like, "You wait and see."
Yeah, I just want to.
Hold on. Let me say something.
Can I say one thing?
Okay, Mike. One quickly, and I'll say something. Mike, talk to me.
This is from Pep Linder's book, page 427, by the way. Intensity by Pep Linders. Finally, if you take one thing away with you from this book, let it be this. Make sure you ask yourself more often when in doubt, what would Henderson do?
Wait, well, hold on.
Are you being serious?
Nah.
That's
Mike, wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait, Mike, are you trolling?
Are you trolling?
Nah, he's not.
Read the book.
No, he's not. It's in the book.
No, Mike. He actually says, if in doubt, what would Henderson do?
Yes.
Yeah.
What would Henderson do, HH? What would bloody Jordan Henderson do?
What?
I rest my case.
He'd be in a FIFA cover.
He's a bum, cuz. All of these men are bums, bro.
But Muhammad, you can look at it.
Wait, hold on. Let me say something because guys, let me just say something. These dubious.
I don't believe that.
Shout out to I don't. Miguel Rabines. Thank you to Norgal for the birthday gifts of.
Really, you're gonna have a nickname for this guy, HH?
Connor,
really?
man, Connor.
We're gonna we're gonna cook, baby. Eric, we're gonna cook, baby. Eric, Norgal, RDS, Norgal, Whimsical thoughts. Vieira and Conte were both saying, if they talk about the referee, they'll get in trouble. Pardon my ignorance, but are the Premier League referees pieces of crap? So are the Premier League referees protected this much because they are bombers? No wonder there are no English officials at the World Cup. Bro, please, I hope Anthony Taylor enters that World Cup. Premier League referees are trash.
No, but
because no, hold on, it's easy. We're going to talk about that straight red because I'm going to have a talk because Rance agreed with me because I was like, wait a minute, huh? We're going to talk because these guys, they get paid. No,
but
EPL refs get paid.
It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, that Afghan ref who refereed the Tunisia game is
okay.
there.
Delta, Mitchell. So
there's a good story about that too.
Kylian Mbappe.
bro.
Messi needs me on my rest day for Nice. Hashtag dwarf energy. All right, thank you for that. Kylian Mbappe. Merci beaucoup.
Hey, shout out to you.
Dajo RF. Is it just me, or has the quality of the EPL dropped significantly since last season? Italian sides are getting better though. You may be, for me, look, if we're being real, Tottenham don't look great. Arsenal have improved. Chelsea, I think, have declined. Liverpool have declined. United are just United. No, bro, City are going to breastfeed this league. It's over. When I'm looking at Liverpool like this right now, because when I get to Arsenal, any Arsenal fan that opens their rotten mouth and says they're going to have a tight challenge against Man City, you're stupid. Don't mean to be rude,
City are the
but
new
you're
bar.
stupid.
No. Why not? Though?
They're breastfeeding this league. Yes, shut up. No, they're not.
But then, okay.
Hold on. Yes, let me read English Talents FC, man. Beautiful week. Kane, 7Gs. Connor, McNeil, Bowen. Hashtag Frank.
Fair point, man.
Talents FC.
Frank Lampard saved Chelsea today, man.
User 04. Thank you for the user 04. Unlike Zidane, Tuchel and Don Carlo, Klopp is not tactically flexible. He's a one-system bomb. He's a one-system merchant. And what can Trent do other than spamming crosses?
Facts.
Look, guys, during the last few years of Klopp's time at Dortmund, I was like, okay, Klopp, I know you've lost players unfairly, but as a manager, you must have a plan B. And this guy simply didn't have a plan B. High line, high intensity, high energy. And I was like, do you have these players to do this? A manager is there to get results. You're not there to be a philosophy merchant. You're there to be you're there to win games. And sometimes you need to have a plan B or plan C because these are the players you have. And you need to be able to get results from what these players can do. You can't just use a magic wand and get the players to do stuff that they cannot. So,
Klopp can't play on the back, apparently.
Who?
He can't play from the back or the counter. He just knows how to just go out there, just press.
Patrick, your boy Patrick. Klopp defends Trent better. And Trent defends himself. One of the most overrated right backs of all time. Oh, that's deep. Okay, that's deep. That's deep. All is said podcast. You're gonna speak on Uncle Mo, Roma Scudetto. Shh.
Yeah.
We speak in silence. But all I'll say is this: Chelsea. No. This to all those loser Chelsea fans on Twitter. When I said that, hey guys, Dybala's available. Oh, Dybala's washed. You dumbass idiots. You dumb, stupid, filthy idiots. Dybala was available and you loser Chelsea fans said, oh, he's washed, he's finished.
You have Connor Gallagher, bro.
Yes,
Dybala has.
You said no.
Shut up.
Give him a nickname.
Yes, shut up.
You gave him a nickname.
YSK Jackson. Let's bring some calm here. And so he asked the white man to talk. Unbelievable hashtag Quidditch. Wait, YSK, that is extremely racist. Bill Hambley would not approve. YSK Jackson. Sorry. Furious. HH, bring my guy Mohammed back. He's spitting. Okay, thank you for that. But actually, Michael, just okay. You know what? Let's not do this.
Is this true?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Mike, it's not true. YSK Jackson. YSK Jackson gets lost and starts training for content crack addicts while coming back for a new season. So shut up, man. AR, the R is back at us. Oh, look at this good. Yes, relax. Liverpool have baptized us for about 6 years straight. But if United win tomorrow and we beat Liverpool, then I will get giddy. 30 games to go. You see what these Arsenal guys are doing? They think they're in a title race. These guys are weird.
They are. Respect.
No, they're not. Shush. Furious. Bring back Mo. This panel is boring. Furious. Go screw yourself. This panel is amazing, man. Furious. HH. We need Mohammed to do this on fire. He's here, Furious, man. Thank you, man. Tapua Mutsu, thank you for the Tapua. RDS, you are wrong, you piece of... Oh, sorry. RDS, you are right about players letting Klopp down. But Klopp also got to do something to shock the system. Be it tactics, system change, position changes, taking some players out the firing line, etc. Something.
No, that's not true. Remember when
they... No. You see, it goes both... That's why I say it goes both ways. Klopp has to take blame because I've known this since his Dortmund days. He's married to a particular philosophy and way of playing.
He doesn't even change formations.
Like, and this is he's always been like this. But at the same time, a dude is on 370th week. He got rid of my West African brother, and right now he's been ghosting.
Bring back Wadio. Bring back Wadio.
So he's been going. So it goes both ways. The players are letting him down, but also as well as Mike said to begin with, you did have a summer. And there are such things as, okay, plan B, plan C, plan D. That's what a scouting thing is like. Okay, we can't get this first target. What about the second, third, fourth, fifth? Liverpool did a revamp.
On one player.
Wait, hold up. LGBTQ PSG Delta. I think Diaz ruined Liverpool like... Wait, what is... Okay, you know what? All right. Okay, all right.
They should stop.
Okay, all right. Dajo RF. If you give Beckham a bit more melanin, some dreads, and put him right back, you will have Trent.
Don't disrespect Beckham. Don't disrespect Beckham.
Man had triple winner.
I mean, is he wrong? Is he wrong? Is he wrong? Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
At least, the thing is, at least Beckham defended Dino, bro. Like, at least he won a tackle against a guy like Dino, bro. Trent, bro, let's not talk about
Okay, look, let's move. Okay, so guys, let's talk about crap refereeing. So
it's entertaining though.
No. Here's the thing.
The refereeing is entertaining.
Who thought that Emerson Royal thing was a red?
Yes.
I did.
100% a red.
That's a red.
100%.
I don't.
You see, no. You see, Mike. Okay, hold on, Mike. You see, my thing here is, okay, let's say it's a red. Mike, can we have some consistency? So because people put up images, there was a tackle that Van Dijk did on someone.
Oh yes,
Pretty much exactly the same.
That was red.
From Everton.
But it was, but see, again, it was given a yellow.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
No, but see, but my thing is that we have to, and that's the thing that Van Dijk did, it was worse. We have to have some consistency. Now, in my view, that when I saw it, I said, in my mind, I was like, man, this guy is stupid, but it's not a red. That's a yellow. Now, I'd give him a red for being stupid, but because for me, they say malice, dangerous intent. When you look at what Van Dijk did, you can feel some malice, and that guy, he literally planted his studs on the ankle. What thing he did was lazy. Put his leg out, his leg just caught his ankle. For me, in my view, that's a yellow. And I was watching Rance do his own live stream and everything, and Rance was like, man, that can't, because my thinking, there's a lack of consistency. I've seen those, and that's a yellow. So when he gave it a red, I was like, wait a minute, I've seen tackles like that. That is not a dangerous tackle. That is not that dangerous malicious intent. And why do you give it? Because here's my thing. I still believe Arsenal would have won, but it would have been a much better game. The moment that happened, bro, I was pretty much like doing some other stuff. I was simultaneously engineering too because I could. The game was a moot point, man. So, let me come to Eric. Eric, in your view, was that a straight red?
No, I don't think so. It's very strange how some of these the referee just pick and choose on the day. Maybe something happens in a personal life, and they just decide, oh, you know what, red, off the pitch, you're out of here. I don't know.
And this is very key. Whenever you slow things down, they always look worse. Because you slow it down, it looks bad, but you have to look at things in normal play. I mean, you look at a normal play. You see those. That is a 100% a yellow. Straight 100% a yellow.
Yeah,
yellow boom.
Me,
a red?
When people say, you need to let the referees make their own mind up, make their own decisions, because 9 times out of 10, when they go to the monitor, they always, they give the decision. But I'm thinking, no, these referees need all the help they can get. Go to that monitor. If they tell you to go to the monitor, you better go to the monitor. I don't really agree with that idea that...
No, but Eric, here's the issue. So, if he goes to the monitor, he'll double down because he goes to the monitor, he views it in slow motion. And if he views it in slow motion, it's always looks worse. So
true, but it also goes, I think maybe once or twice, the referee still went with the initial decision. Sometimes they do. But for me, especially if they made the decision and this is a possible, overturning of the initial, judgment, I think it's always important that the referee goes to the monitor just to see if the mistake they may have made. I don't even care about undermining them because most of them just don't know what. In fact, I don't think I can. Not a single referee in England would I say, oh, this is a good referee? Not even one. Maybe there are some average ones, but the standard is ridiculous. Even the whole silver thing. I don't know if we'll talk about silver, but
yeah,
for me,
okay, yes, we will.
Yeah,
Yes,
see,
we will. Afterwards,
yeah,
we will afterwards. I'll go
talk
check.
about
yeah, it's embarrassing, man. It's bad.
Mike, what were you saying, bro?
That's a straight red all day, every day. But first off, I got the prediction right, 3-1.
Hey!
I told you Conte's gonna park that Italian mafia bus and Arsenal will dominate the game, and that's exactly what happened. And Arsenal fully deserved the victory. But that's a straight red. I don't care what anybody says. Emerson's not even trying to go play for the ball. He doesn't even get anywhere near it. Studs up in today's football. If he comes studs up, that's a straight red card. I think it's pretty simple, in my opinion. I think you guys are being a bit over dramatic about it. I don't think he plays any attempt on the ball, just like Van Dijk. Van Dijk tried, but he overstepped it and then obviously got, I think it was Onana from Everton. That was a straight red card, so it's pretty easy. It's straight red.
Artists, straight red, and also talk about and should our Arsenal serious title challenges? Let's switch things up. Smoke, talk to me. Are you taking Arsenal seriously as title challengers this season? Because look, you're winning the league, so are these guys going to be closest to you then?
No, there might be second, but there will be a big gap. Regarding the red cards, I don't think people are Mike. I don't think people are mad that it's a red card, but we are mad at the inconsistencies, right? Because we've seen worse challenges.
Yes,
get downplayed as if it's nothing, right? Whereby the thing is it a red card offense? Yes, but is it straight red? No, because this is a type of decision whereby you'd have to go on the screen to replay to see, okay, was I correct in my decision? And my problem is, I think it's these events where VAR was actually made for, and the fact that it wasn't used, it's more like, okay, why using VAR when you don't have to use it, but you don't use it when you? Because the thing is, these are the type of decisions that changes the whole state of the game.
Yeah, it's a huge decision. Huge decision.
And these are the ones whereby you want to make sure you're 100% correct, especially in a derby. People betted money. There's a lot of things going on. So the thing is, hence I'm saying is that thing of whereby some fans will think that there's favoritism across refs because of depending on who does it and which team they're playing for, you get a different outcome. And that's where there's a problem. Like, for example, they mentioned the Thiago Silva one, whereby that should be a red, or at least.
Oh, no. Hold on. We'll get there because that's a whole separate topic. We'll get there.
That's what's making people furious. The fact that when you're supposed to use VAR, you're not using it, but when you're not supposed to use it, you use it. So man. But English refs have always been cuck, man. So it's nothing surprising.
So I just want to say something.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think that, okay, so two things. I actually do agree with Mike. I think it was a red, because at the end of the day, like, it's like when it comes to like dangerous play, there's no, because I'm seeing a lot of people like, oh, you go look at the context of the game, you go look, like, that's irrelevant when it comes to to dangerous play. Like, there's nothing in the rules that says, oh, it's not a red card if a derby is being played or if it's equal, something like that. Dangerous play is dangerous play regardless, and Emerson Royal, like, is a brick basically. Yes. I still can't believe this man has spent £1 million to be a football player and got himself sent off.
800,000 to be exact. 800,000 exact.
No, I'm using euro, man. Euro.
Oh, okay.
Euro.
Wait, hold on, guys. Can we just pause? So Emerson Royal, who's just about to get booked into Class A of the Brick Academy in Siberia, this man has spent €1 million to try to be a better player. And this includes having a scout watch Hakimi, I think build like an oxygen tank and so forth.
Don't do this, bro.
Wait, is this true?
No.
Well,
yes,
it's true, bro.
Yes,
but, like, allow it,
bro. That money could have been better spent elsewhere. You've spent $1 million to try and be not a brick and bro.
Bro.
This money has been wasted. You've really wasted $1 million. All right, let's continue.
It's sad, man. You know, so like it
is sad.
I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Just maybe it's the Spurs thing as well. Like it's the Tottenham Hotspur, man. So, but anyway, like yeah. So I agree with Mike. Like it was a red card. It was dangerous. Like the Van Dijk one last was a red card as well. There were a lot of like the issue of inconsistency in the Premier League referees is not like a new thing. So I don't really know why people like this happens like every year. Inconsistency with refereeing decisions, like it's always been the case. And other leagues aren't necessarily that much better. Like Premier League just are bad, but they've always been inconsistent. You can take another example of like pulling.
But my thing is that I don't see how you can be inconsistent, because there should be, just be clear. If there are studs up on an ankle, it is a straight red. Now, you can argue this or that, but there should be a clear thing that says that if you show studs on an ankle in any context is this, or if you show studs in this way, it's like this. Because as Don just said, this is such high stakes, and this is not to do with like, oh, you should referee differently because it's a derby. It's that no, get it right and consistent.
Because I suspect the issue is that when it comes to obviously these judges, like this is the issue with VR of the whole clear and obvious things in stuff. Because the point that VR was the reason why VR was brought into league was to obviously do any clear and obvious stuff. So if the on-field referee has made a decision that this is a red card or whatever, unless there's something that the VR booth has seen that overturns that thing, they're not going to. So it's quite possible that another referee on the day might have been like, that's the yellow card offense. The VR team has to have enough evidence to overturn that decision. So the VR guy like, okay, yeah, I agree with the fact that it's a yellow card because I don't have enough evidence from what I've seen to say that like you are absolutely wrong. In this instance, the referee on the field had made the decision it was a red card, and so now it's up to the VAR to go, do I have enough evidence to overturn that initial red card decision? No, I do not, because it's a dangerous challenge. Ergo, the red card decision still stood. So at the end of the day, like, I don't blame anyone other than like Emerson himself and also Conte for Spurs losing this game. Like there are many.
Can we speak on Conte like that?
No,
that was
can we speak on
We're not going to talk about the fact that if Conte doesn't qualify from the CL group, okay, we need to revoke his Serie A titles.
Yes, I dare him to go to Juve. I dare him to run away from this criticism and run to Juve. I dare him to.
If Spurs get into Europa League, we need Conte's titles. Conte's even Premier League titles. I'll even go that far. His Premier League titles and his Serie A titles.
No, everything needs to be reviewed. Actually, let me come to Kenny. So, Kenny, talk to me. Your thoughts on the. Let's talk about Arsenal, because we've now decided. Okay, it was a red broom. Our Arsenal Premier League title challengers, should they be excited or trying to win the Premier League title with Xhaka?
He's actually been the best midfielder this year.
Kenny,
he's been playing well.
Kenny. I was, I'm going to induct Twitter. I was on Twitter, and those bombers, cloud chasers known as Sports Bible, they said something Xhaka, then they put an image of Yaya Toure.
No, they didn't.
Nah. That's disrespectful.
Okay, so Kenny, continue.
I mean, I can't. I see what they're saying, bro.
Please, let's not go there. But obviously, well, obviously at the beginning, all of us are going to say, yeah, they have to show it to us first. So I'm still going to say they have to show it to us first. I'm not going to until at least World Cup break or January. Then I will start taking them seriously. I start to for now. They're still aiming for top 4. Probably right now they're looking for to finish second.
Oh no, so because you're saying that, but you do believe there's a scenario where they could maybe battle for the title.
When we win battle, are we're talking like Liverpool battle or like just finishing second? No, they're not battling. They're not finishing. They're finishing at least 10 points behind Man City. So they're not going to battle, but they could finish second. Yeah.
Do you think this Arsenal team could slap Chelsea?
Yes,
they've done it before.
Do not Chelsea not
slapping Chelsea doesn't equal to challenging for leagues. So they could beat us. Yeah.
Jeez, man, that's harsh. That's harsh, Kenny. That's harsh.
Okay.
No, but that's true.
Cole, talk to me. Can Arsenal win the title this season? Cool.
I really think that this game was a Lloris brick masterclass.
Yes,
that is true. Yeah, Lloris
he's only in the France team because Mania should be in the France team ahead of him. But continue, Cole. Continue.
This is the only reason why Arsenal won is the goalkeeper. If it wasn't for him I'm telling you, if it was another goalkeeper, I
no,
think
that's
it's gonna
no,
be
no.
That's not true, bro.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
let
You can't put it just down on
Cole
Lloris,
speak
bro.
his truth though. Let Cole speak his truth.
Okay, cool. Speak your lie. Speak your lie. Speak your lie.
okay.
Talk. Yeah, go.
Okay. What I'm saying is personally, right? For me personally, I think Arsenal can win the Premier League. They don't have the firepower or the depth that City have to win the Premier League, and I just feel like when you go and play a team like City, you know you're gonna get found out, especially with the way they were playing the first half against Tottenham. If you play like that against City, City will rinse you. HH. I'm being really honest with you. City will really rinse you because you can't allow like Spurs to have those. If you see the chances Spurs had, imagine if that was Haaland. He probably puts them in.
But they don't have Haaland. They have Kane.
Wait. What chances did Spurs have in that game?
Bro,
the first
that was a
half,
charity
they had
match.
two-
That was not a
first
derby.
half,
That
they
was a
had,
charity
like 2 to
match.
3 chances.
Yeah. Look, Arsenal were clearly the better team.
Oh,
Tottenham came in and said that's
terrible.
about us. I told you, even if Emerson wasn't sensible, I still think Arsenal win. Just as they won a lot easier. Arsenal were clearly the better team, and they've shown because they've been in better form.
In the second half, in the second half, though, the first half, I saw phases where Spurs literally had some chances. Where if they took
What
imagine
quality clear-cut chances did Tottenham have?
Are you talking about the Richarlison one, Core?
Yeah, the Richarlison one. If Richarlison took that chance, that would have changed the whole perspective. That could have been a totally different game. It wouldn't have even been 3-1. I think Spurs would have won that game. You see?
Okay.
So for me personally,
Can I speak on this, HH?
HH. Wait,
Yeah,
sorry. Can I just say one thing,
Mike,
Yasser?
real quick, Mike.
No discussion about Son.
Cool. You were saying? Cool, what were you saying? So you're saying about...
No, speak on it, HH. You
Okay.
praise this guy all the time.
No.
You're giving
HH,
shit to Salah. So where's the same energy for Son?
No, Mike. How much you get paid?
Okay.
There we go. Thank you. So if you get paid a lot, I come for you even harsher because you should split the money with me. Cool.
They don't have a chance against City. HH. I'm telling you this right now. As good as Arsenal is, this is just the beginning of the season, and also I think they're getting too hyped up. They're getting too overhyped, and they're gonna stumble. I can see them stumbling against City.
All right. Okay. So yes, here, real quick, because we need to talk about the GOAT team.
This is the problem I have with you guys. I think I'm gonna just say this. I think Arsenal has the best team in EPL, bar none. In my general opinion, this season so far, they are the team to beat. That's clear.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Can you remind me what the score was between United and Arsenal?
HH, we beat them, but they're still top of the league. HH, they only lost one game in the entire. They didn't even draw any game. They won every single game they played.
You see, yes. You know the thing about you is that yes, you're so extra. You have zero perspective. Everything you do is extra. Everything you do is just to the extreme.
But yes,
Saeed.
They have been the best team this season so far.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Mike,
and I'm giving
8 games,
respect, bro.
Okay,
we've not even come anywhere close to halfway through the season. This is a campaign. If after 19 games, Arsenal are still top, let's have a discussion. It's 8 games, bro. Bro. I remember a season where I think halfway through the season, maybe I just remember, Villa were like top. There was one season way back in the day where Villa were top of the table, like halfway through.
Wasn't last season Everton on top of the table for a while?
That was 2021.
2021, Everton were on top for a race, and they were thinking they want to tie the race. And
I remember. Yes. So come on, it's 8 games, man. What are you on about, man?
Here's the thing, HH. Okay, here's my this is what I see. For me, it's like every game I watch Arsenal play, I'm like, this is the game they're gonna drop points. They win. This is the game they're gonna drop points. They win. This is the game.
Yes. You see, guys. No. You see, I hate when you do this. Who have they faced? Let's look, because again, let me be very clear here. Arsenal do look the best so far this season. But we have to have perspective. As good as Arsenal have been, and they have looked really good, the real big legacy team that they faced was United, and they lost. When last did Tottenham beat Arsenal at the crib? Arsenal have been playing better football than Tottenham and more informed. So how surprising is it that Arsenal beats Tottenham at the crib?
But that's not my point. I feel like you're misunderstanding my point. My point is you keep saying who have they played. The same teams that Arsenal are playing, it's the same teams that everyone else is playing. Arsenal, it's not Arsenal's fault that Chelsea is trash, that Liverpool has been trash, that Spurs they got smacked by Sporting Lisbon, and again, like usual, they get smacked at away to Emirates. That's not Arsenal's fault. Arsenal not only are playing great football, they're smacking teams. And
hold on. So yes, you're saying that Arsenal will win the league this season, that they can win the league.
For me, I'm saying as of right now, they're in the title race. They are the team to beat right now. Simple as.
It's hard to race 8 games into the season. Amazing.
To be fair, Arsenal fans are saying, as people do know, like DT is back. So that actually might change things.
Okay, you know what? All right, let's not ride through that, man. Let's not ride through that. So what's it called? Let me just do a quick swap running. So wait, very briefly, Casey, you found anything to say about Arsenal winning the title this season?
No.
Yeah, I guess I'll talk a bit.
What is it?
No chance.
What?
Okay, wait. Let me take some debates. So shout out to Wink. Mount had an all-time haram classic today. Horror. We'll get there. Chelsea is next on the agenda. We will get there. Don't worry. Gatlock. Rumor in Niger. Mane took Salah's glory with him. Oh wow, bro. Salah has not been the same, bro. He's not been the same since.
And what happened to Mane then?
Mane cooked for Bayern recently, didn't he?
Yeah, basically, I think he took Salah's pass. Yeah. Okay, so Liam. I'm out, guys. Thankfully, Trent wasn't my lawyer. # free.
Who the hell is late?
Okay, no, we're moving. Quab OBG. Current Arsenal versus... Artists, do you see what this guys are now doing?
It's a question though when they lost to Frankfurt, so it's a possible.
Adams, thank you for double Adams ban. I hate Arsenal with every single bit of my heart, but bloody hell, Gabriel Jesus is a problem. Yes, he is for the rest of the league because my centre backs emasculated him when he came to Old Trafford. Look, again, because I know Adams is a United fan. Arsenal look really good. They look very good. And for me, they have looked the most complete team so far. But guys, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Let us see where they are after 15 games, after 19 games, after 21 games, after 25 games. Because there's such a thing known as form. There's such a thing known as rhythm and so forth. If they can maintain this, boom. But we don't know whether they can maintain this. So as of right now, they're great. But we're nowhere near halfway through the freaking season.
The important thing is that they're in the CL. They're back in the CL. That's the important part.
Yeah. And for me, they're getting top 4. Like for me, Arsenal are getting top 4. Like that is a cinch. So guys, let's talk about the Ghost team. So I'm going to be speaking Fluence Trophy, guys. So don't worry, guys. So guys, if you need to bring up Google Translate, go to google.com, Google Translate, and if you need help translation, use Google Translate to decipher the Fluence Trophy. I'll be speaking with Eric and Nishu. So, Eric, let's speak some Fluence Trophy. Eric, I'm going to come out and say, should Thiago Silva have been sent off?
Yes.
Before I talk about Silva, because I didn't get a chance to talk about Arsenal.
Oh, okay. Real brief about Arsenal.
Yeah, there are a few haters. Just very quickly, there are a few haters here. Arsenal are winning. The treble is loading for Arsenal, and I'll leave it there. Okay, so Thiago Silva should have been sent off, 100%, no doubt in my mind. I don't know how he got away with it, but he knew exactly what he was doing, and it worked. So nice one. But for me, he should have been sent off, man.
Eric, I'll level with you, but because my thing is that people say, okay, there could have been someone there. Eric, there was no one there that could have gotten him. This is a clear goal scoring opportunity because there was no defender or player beyond Thiago Silva. Because if he hadn't touched, now here's the thing though, Jordan Ayew would have missed. So Jordan Ayew would have missed because he's crap. But at the end of the day, that's a moot point. It's a clear opportunity. But continue.
I mean, I think I'm just trying to figure out. I think he knew that the way he fell wasn't good enough to sell the foul to the referee. So he had to take things into his own hands, and he sticks out his hand. But like, I'm just trying to figure out the logic because they checked it. So the referee gives a yellow card, and then they check it, and it's still a yellow. So what's the yellow for? I don't even know. I don't understand.
Yeah, that was the thing that confused me. It's like
the yellow was a deliberate handball.
Oh, no. So yellow is handball, deliberate handball.
Okay, so why isn't it a red?
But then if it's
No. If you do a handball, that's a yellow. So he's giving the yellow because it's just because you handballed it.
Yeah, but the fact the handball was a deliberate handball. So if it's a deliberate handball, why is it a deliberate handball? It's a deliberate handball because you're trying to prevent a goal scoring.
See, now can you so can you separate both things? Because I'm trying to use their logic. So their logic is we are just giving a yellow because you committed a foul.
Unless they deem the handball as accidental, because you get yellow cards to accidental handball all the time, but like, I don't see how in that clip you can deem that handball as accidental.
Okay. Now, there's another question. People have done deliberate handballs, let's say, in the middle of the pitch. Is that a yellow or a red?
No, it's a yellow.
It's
a yellow.
So a deliberate handball doesn't automatically equal a red because what you're saying is that you're combining two things, which is that if you've booked him for a handball in that situation, preventing a clear goal scoring opportunity, that should pretty much be a red.
Equally, HH. When you make a foul right in the middle of the park, you get a yellow card. But if you make a foul as the last man, that foul translates to a red card.
But obviously, that's the referee deemed it that it wasn't. Basically, it was going to be a yellow card. The only thing is, if it's a goal, if you are obstructing a goal scoring opportunity, the referee deemed it that it wasn't a goal scoring opportunity, so he basically gave the yellow instead of the red. But obviously, he clearly was. He made a mistake, but
no. See, in the Euros, right? Delic did the same thing, and they gave him a red.
Yeah.
So how is it possible that Thiago Silva?
See, that's why this goes back to why the refereeing is so bad, because unless you're a treble fan and so forth, if you're fair, it's a red. It's a straight red. So my thing is that what was the logic? Because this is the issue. You have VAR. You can slow things down. You can take your time. You have all the time in the world. How can you look at that, viewing that? Nobody was... forget about it. Of course he was going to miss. But he deliberately stopped because he knew that. Because Thiago Silva knew that, snap, I'm screwed. Because if I don't stop him, he's going to be through on goal. Because Thiago Silva knew that, I am the last guy and there's no last guy out there. So
did the ref go to the monitor? Was the ref called to go to the monitor to check it?
No, he didn't.
That's the problem. That's the problem. So what the VAR ref just said, it's fine, it's a yellow. So the VAR ref, because the on-field ref gave it as a, I don't know, they give it a yellow card.
The
VAR ref then agrees him, so he doesn't overfill it. So what the VAR ref should have done, just said, listen, maybe you should have a look at that again. Go and check the pitch side monitor, and then it would have been overturned. But instead, the VAR ref said, I don't have enough evidence to overturn it, and agreed with him. That's what.
You see, this is the stupidity because they said that, we try and get the VAR ref to recommend to the referee so we don't slow the game down and so forth. Shut up. This tech is here because you guys are crap. Okay? So don't talk about trying to boost things up. There is one referee, not two. There's one referee here. If there's one referee, you are in charge of the game. So if there's a decision as big as that, take your fat ass over to that monitor and judge it.
Here's the thing though, and this is my belief, and this is a very subjective belief. Some might even say is conspiracy theory. But I genuinely believe the reason why we see so many ridiculous calls by the referees, and not only the referee on field, but the VAR, especially in the Premier League, is because to Premier League like controversy. That is the only logical explanation, HH. Because like,
but you're saying that it's intentional.
Yeah,
because it's entertaining. We're talking about it. Everybody talks about it. Everyone likes to argue about it. Is it a red card? Is it not a red card?
You can't do it, Yasser.
No, but
money is money is
yeah, no, too much. I mean, yeah, like actually, no, yes, I don't mean to do this, but you know, I have to. Yeah, so that's a brick comment, bro. But Eric, no. Yes, yeah, that's a brick comment. Eric, beyond that, no, Eric. So just looking at the game overall,
yeah,
Chelsea got lucky and so forth. How are you rating Quidditch ball? And is Norgal the truth?
Look, I haven't had, I haven't talked a lot about I call him Chuck.
Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
Like Charlie Brown, yeah.
Do you know I now can't get that image out of my mind? Yeah, he does look like Chuck Norris. Eric, why did you do that to me, man?
Oh. Yeah, look, what is it called? Quidditch ball? Yeah, Quidditch ball isn't. It's not too bad. It's all right. It's all right. Look, for me, man, I want a director of football. That's when I know that Todd B is serious. You know, once we get a director of football, we can start cooking, man. But until then, let's just keep. It's not too bad. You know, Aubameyang scores.
Eric, you don't sound too excited. You don't sound too.
No. Look,
upbeat.
I have to. It's for me. We're still getting top 4, and we're still finishing above Arsenal. Those two things have to happen. To be honest, like there's no.
So you still believe that Chelsea will finish above Arsenal?
Yeah, 100%. Arsenal will finish like maybe 4th or 5th. And then Chelsea will finish maybe 3rd. We usually finish 3rd.
Eric, you still think you're getting Koundé? You still think you're getting Koundé?
No, look, Koundé was. I didn't even want Koundé, so that's fine. I didn't even want Koundé. So look, for me, man, it's looking okay. It's not too bad. The ball, the football is a little bit better, but I just find it ironic how Chelsea fans keep going on about the football. Like, since when were Chelsea fans so obsessed with good football? It's just ironic. It's just amusing to me. You know, your goat is Mourinho. So I don't know why you keep obsessing over this.
We played good football under Mourinho. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Ancelotti.
Anyway, yeah, thank you. Ancelotti. We play good football under Ancelotti. I'm not sure about Mourinho. Look, that's not the point. The point is, it's looking okay. It's all right so far. I don't think the season isn't written off. I listened to some of the stuff from the previous streams. The season is not written off. Not for me. We're getting top 4. That has to happen. Let me just say this right now. If we don't get top 4, Chuck has to leave. I'm not having it. There's no excuse.
He's on a 7-year contract, bro.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Ardes, if Chelsea don't finish top 4 and don't get a trophy, he gets sacked. He gets sacked. So Eric, I'm with you. Ardes, was speaking French trophy. You wouldn't understand what we're saying. Ardes, I guess you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Like it's so high level for you. Eric, I'm with you. If he doesn't get top 4 and no trophies, he gets sacked. Get out of my club.
The problem is that your owner calls football soccer. That's the problem. So he doesn't understand the language.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, hold on. Okay, Nisha, talk to me. Nisha, thoughts on Chelsea, man.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably one of the more pessimistic Chelsea fans out there. Because like ever since preseason, the start of the season, I've just not been looking forward to the season. Like I've sort of known the direction this Chelsea team was heading in.
So okay, because this actually worried me. Do you believe Arsenal will finish above Chelsea this season?
They might, and they have a good chance to. I would probably say they will. But here's my point, HH.
Nishu, you're saying that Chelsea have to spend.
Nishu, can you talk over him, please?
So here's my point. Before the 2015 season, right? The signings we made, we signed Costa, Fabregas, and they, had a huge impact in our title challenge. Before the 2017 season, we signed a prime N'Golo Kante, and he had a huge impact in our title challenge. This season, the signings we made, we splashed cash, right?
You did.
But the cash we splashed was on a Sterling who we hyped up as our, best attacking player.
8 million on FIFA
is kind of a Man City reject.
Yes.
You can't go into a season and expect the challenge with the big boys when you're signing a player, and no disrespect to Sterling, but he's not Hazard, he's not.
No. I made it with all due disrespect. If Sterling is your main star, That's worrying. That is worrying.
It's not. I mean, it's nothing against him, but like he needs someone like a Hazard there next to him. You know.
Yeah.
Sterling is playing better than
since
Ubato.
Costa, Fabregas, and Hazard left, we haven't replaced any of those
Hazard
players.
made it to an international.
We don't have a
final,
creative midfielder like Fabregas. We don't have a clinical striker like Costa. We don't have a
what's the
player who
difference
can
between
dribble and create anything out of nothing.
What's the difference between that season you mentioned and this recent that window and this window? What's the main difference? We had a director of football in 2015.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's also true.
Emanalo was still there.
No, yeah, that's true. And like, so far, this team hasn't given me any reason to believe that they can do anything against AC Milan in the next couple of games. So I'm very pessimistic about this season.
Nishu, we have to have hope because Nishu, I don't do Europa.
No,
Nishu,
I'd rather
I don't
finish
do Europa.
last, HH, because I don't even think we're gonna win Europa if we get into Europa.
Oh no, Nishu.
Honest.
Here's the thing: if we don't go to the group, I want us to finish last. Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Facts.
I want us to finish last. But don't worry, we'll
should
get
be
more
able to beat the team with Olivier Giroud in the front. Okay, you should be able to beat that.
But they have
If Havertz
a
and Mount
Layout.
start, then probably not.
Shout out to your boy Shuvam Gosh, who says Man United were top of the league after 17 games in 2021. RDS, yes, you remember those days? But you see, the issue that those guys they don't speak Fluence Trophy, man. They don't speak Fluence Trophy.
So
all right.
Chelsea going to win the Premier League then? Is that what you're saying?
Let's now touch on the stats pattern, man. Delta, is the mic working there?
Yeah.
You sound like you're in the field. So, is it rude for me to say that Lewandowski doesn't surprise any of us? He's a stats padder who flops in big games. Real Mallorca. Now, the only thing. See, when you say Mallorca to me, I don't think of the football team. I think of the holiday resort.
Yeah, I thought they were a vacation HH though.
Yes, they are. But apparently they have a football team. Lewandowski, quality goal. But Delta, here's my issue. For Lewandowski, this is what he always does. Because he is going to be top scorer this season because Benzema has got an injury. He's going to win the Pichichi Award in La Liga. And for me, I dare Barca not to win the league when Lewandowski is going to drop at least 20 or 25 goals. So am I harsh in saying that Lewandowski is nothing more than just a stats padder who flops in big games?
You're not really wrong at all, HH. I mean, me and you have spoken about this countless of times. This guy doesn't show up in big games. Now, there's an upcoming big game this weekend. I think they're playing Inter on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
If he doesn't show up against Inter and Inter gets a win, I mean, questions have to be asked. That's the bottom line here. You know what Ricardo was talking about, that Lewandowski would disappear in one big game, and in the next game he'll play some farmers in Mallorca or whatever, and he does a celebration. I feel like that's like a routine for him, right? Like he disappears in a big game, then plays some farmers in La Liga, and he does a celebration. What is it?
Bro, it's like clockwork. Like he flops in a big game and then he then does this against Spanish sheep herders. But
it is. It's amazing, to be honest. I've never
but that's again. I don't want to be too harsh and so forth. But this is a big month. El Clasico is this month, and they play Bayern again this month. So he can rectify it. If he shows up in El Clasico, shows up against Bayern, he can rectify it. But at the moment, he is doing what people have complimented but criticized. High volume goal scorer. And if you're a high volume goal scorer, you have to be in the conversation. But you can't talk to like a Cannibal Suarez or a Benzema because these are guys who show up in big games. And if you show up in big games, that is what's
can I talk
Let Delta.
Relax, bro. Relax. You could even mention Aubameyang is a better big game player than Lewandowski, because when he was facing adversity, right? When Lewandowski was facing adversity, when have we actually seen him showing up? Because we could talk about that game against Barcelona in the knockout stages. He only scored one goal, and that one goal came after when Bayern were like 4-2 up. The last time you could say Lewandowski actually showed up for his team and carried his team on his back was 2013. That's almost a decade ago. And it was against Real Madrid. Very impressive performance. Scoring 4 goals in a semifinal against Real Madrid. That has to be applauded. Very, very impressive.
Very quality, but it's a long time ago. It's a long time ago.
A long time ago. So you gotta have to start asking these questions here.
But do you feel that this is what I've always said? Based on Barca stealing Chelsea's 3 attackers and so forth, do they have to win the league this season? There's no excuse.
Barca have to win the league. HH, hold on. Let's talk about their summer signings. They signed Lewandowski. They signed Rafinha, who's balling for Brazil. Very quality player. Dembele is balling. Who else have they bought? Koundé, another quality center back.
Frank Kessié,
Christensen. What's his name? The other Chelsea player. Is it Alonso,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Let's hope
CL winner, you know.
Yeah,
let's hope you guys get destroyed tomorrow by City, man. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I was just talking about Alonso. Let's hope he doesn't drive cars.
Okay, Delta, thank you. Delta, thank you for that. Okay, actually, wait. I'm gonna bring in Casey. So Casey, the basketball. So Casey, are we being too harsh on small game Robert?
How many goals does SGR, the actual SGR, small game Romelu have in the Champions League?
Small game robots. Casey, are we being too harsh on small game robots? He shows up against Spanish pensioners,
I think
but
he has
flops in big games.
I think Lewandowski has like 2.8 times the amount of goals that Suarez has in the Champions League.
That doesn't matter,
if he is small game, then what is Luis
Interesting.
Dude.
Bro,
Suarez has played for.
Wait, aren't you a Barca fan, Casey?
No, Casey's dropping bombs though. Go on, Casey.
No, but you have to be honest about these things. If Lewandowski is like small game, then what is Luis Suarez?
No, Casey, you're missing the whole context.
Wait, no, Casey, I'll do with you. Who did more in that Emerson treble run for the whole season, Lewandowski or Cannibal Suarez?
Messi.
No. I think both of them are equal. Like basically, for Lewandowski, is very important.
You're saying the outputs in all of because Casey, I do just remember that Cannibal Suarez scored in that UCL final.
But
Lewandowski didn't score in the UCL final.
Talk about him.
Suarez didn't score in the UCL final. He didn't.
I don't think he did.
Yes, he did. No. It was Rakitic, Neymar, and Cannibal Suarez. Messi didn't score.
No, but you also got to mention his game against us because I felt like he was the best player. With Bar Neymar.
But the thing with Suarez only has the PSG. That's it. I don't understand.
What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on, Casey. Casey, talk.
Before Casey goes, he was good against PSG and Man City.
No, but I don't want to slander Suarez. But like, you can ask Barca fans. He has been giving us like depressions in the Serie A runs for God knows like 3-4 years now. And for Lewandowski, I agree that he has to show up against Inter Milan, and we have to win both those games. Because Inter are like horrible right now.
Yeah. No. But I want to keep this in the league because we'll talk about the CL on Sunday.
Yeah, but another
Casey, you have to win the league. No excuses. Don't say because Benzema's been injured. So Casey, you have to win the league.
No. But here's the issue. You said earlier on that Lewandowski will not do it in La Liga.
I never said that. That's a lie.
You said that. Lie. And you said Haaland will not do it in Premier League. So you can't just keep on moving goalposts here, though. If he ends up being the top scorer,
you also said Casey, everybody and their grandmama knew that he was going to start part against Spanish pensioners. The question was when the big game arises and when it's money time, can he cash the check? Can he cash the check when money time comes?
Against Real Madrid. He's not scoring against Real Madrid.
Can I speak on it quickly, you guys?
Let Casey round off and I'll come to Casey.
Just about this game, can I just cover it? So I was like slandering Gavi for past 2-3 weeks. I think this might be a good player. Bro.
He's always been a good player. You've just been overtly harsh on him, bro. Kenny, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, quickly. The thing is that you see the Lewandowski thing because obviously you're gonna say it's not the only big games he had in Bayern Munich. He was in the Champions League, like in the Bundesliga against Dortmund. He usually scores a lot of goals, but the thing is that you're not going to consider it a big game because it's in the Bundesliga. Whereas Suarez played in the Prem and in La Liga, so obviously there's a Clásico, and then there's different games where you could say he scored in big games. And Benzema as well. Whereas Lewandowski, the only big games he can have is in the Champions League. So obviously there's less margin for errors compared to the other players that played in better leagues, where you can say if you don't have a big game in the Champions League, you might have a big game in your league as well, because big games are not only Champions League games. So That's what I'm going to say about it.
Okay. No, sure. Let me. Cole, this being your previous player, do you feel that I'm being too harsh on my assessments on Lewandowski? Amazing stats pattern, and he's great to have in a league, but like he is a great consistent goal scorer. But beyond that,
yeah, I agree with Chich. I agree 100% what you're saying. And I told this is why I told guys that I wanted him to leave in the summer, and I got my wish. He was never, and I'll tell you this, he was never at the level of Ronaldo Nazario R9. He was never a legendary player he's a good player. I give him that. Good stat pattern, a league merchant at best. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty games, when it comes to Champions League away night knockout stage games, I don't think he can show that consistency that he shows in La Liga in the Champions League knockout stage. That's the real deal, HA. That's where I'm going to actually test to see if Lewandowski is really that striker that we make him out to be. One thing I'll also say is that I wouldn't be surprised if Mane has a better second half of the season than Lewandowski's second half of the season. I think Mane is going to have a better second half of the season than Lewandowski.
Oh, okay. That might be seen. Let me come. So, Juve fan, Lewandowski thoughts, man?
Yes. The thing is, Lewandowski is a lot like Dybala, man, in the aspect that they're incredibly inconsistent in like big matches. Like Dybala right now is popping off in the Serie A, scoring for Roma like that, but where was he in the 2016 UCL final?
2017.
Did he do anything?
2017.
Yeah, sorry. Like, that's the thing. Dybala is more like a creative forward, but Levi is a scoring one.
No, but see, you can't do that. Do you know why you can't do that? Dybala has never come close to winning a Ballon d'Or. There was a year where people said, "Oh, Lewandowski deserved the Ballon d'Or." So Lewandowski has been talked about one of the best of his generation. Dybala has never been that. So there should be more scrutiny on Lewandowski.
I don't think Leva deserved that. That year, 2020, like it was like the Bayern squad was just packed. Like Gnabry was at his peak. All these guys,
he broke what's it? Is it like a 40-year record or something? He scored a lot of goals, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, Thomas Muller was popping off in 2020. Like that was what hyped him. To be honest, Leva didn't really do anything outstanding that season to deserve the Ballon d'Or, from my opinion. That's one thing, but he should be able to score against Inter when the game comes. I believe because it's not as good. Inter is not as good as a squad as people are hyping them up. I mean, they're like I think like 7th in the league, 6th. I forgot. But yeah.
Okay. So real quick, so SKFC, talk to Lewandowski, and I'll take some of your doses. But SKFC, talk to me. Lewandowski.
Yeah, I think you guys are being too harsh on Lewandowski. I mean,
how are we being harsh when the guy never scored in the UCL final, bro?
Well, he's only been to one. He's been to two.
He's been to two.
But that's one specific game. I mean, if you're gonna use the whole Suarez Lewandowski comparison, Lewandowski has almost as many goals in the knockout stage as Suarez has overall in the competition. Like that's one. Two, like the guy has scored in like plenty of matches that in the knockouts rounds that Bayern lost. Like when they lost to Villarreal, he scored, so he did his job. When they lost to Atletico Madrid in 2016, he scored against them, so he did his job. When they lost to Barcelona in 2015, he scored against them too. So you can't just say that, oh, he doesn't score in the knockout round. If he scores and lose, then I don't understand how that's his fault.
My friend. Let me tell you something.
No. Okay. If you're talking about his overall play, then
no. It's not that. It's like how many times in a big game we need you, Lewandowski, to get that key goal? Does it come up with the key goal?
Thank you.
I think SK is missing the point they change in the sense that the problem is he lets the occasion get to him. Like for example, the most recent example is Bayern, right? Whereby in any other game he scores those goals, right? He scores those goals, but in that, because it was Bayern, his nostalgia and whatnot, he let the moments get to him, and he didn't play he didn't take the kind of shot that he would take had it been a a smaller team. So that's the issue. The issue is the mentality in a big game. It's more of he's more likely to score if other people have already scored and remove the pressure off him.
It's like when you need him to score, AC really going to come up and be like, aha, I need to score. I'm going to come and be clutch for you. And you have to be clear here. I'm not denying that this guy is a quality striker. Like, because of what he's doing, I feel that Barca are favorites to win the league because you have a very consistent goal scorer. So we do have a genuine, very interesting test race because Real Madrid are doing well without Benzema, but Barca simply have a reliance goal scorer. That's why they could do really well. But again, this is a big month. El Clasico. You see, for me, I don't even really view Inter as a big game because Inter, they're looking a bit flaky. We have El Clasico and we have Bayern. 2 big games. We'll see what it does there. Shout out to your boy, Kiran Prakash Harriman. HH, you can't say that because of Lewandowski, we got 3 points today. These matches were dropping points last season. If we win the league, this is because of Lewandowski fully. Kiran, you're missing the points that I am making here. I said that he is a very good, high-volume, consistent goal scorer. So I will always give him credits for scoring loads of goals. But see, there are levels. Lewandowski is an amazing striker. Now, to be elite, you see, the crowd keeps getting smaller and smaller. There are loads of good strikers. There are a bit less very good strikers. There are a bit less amazing strikers, and there are much less elite strikers. It's a pyramid. I just believe that Lewandowski can't be in that elite level where R9 was, where Drogba was, where these guys could come up in those big games. But he's definitely an amazing striker. Because he's an amazing striker, he's going to be the top scorer this season, and because of that, Barca should win the league this season.
Did you say Drogba, though?
Kiran Prakash Hari. Everyone in this panel will be on their knees for a striker like Lewandowski. And we haven't won the league in 3 years. So if he helps, he has already repaid his fee. I said from the beginning that this was a great purchase for Barcelona. Barcelona's like, oh my gosh, he's too old. Why are you paying that much for the guy this old? And I said, no. This guy is playing some of his best football. So 100%, this is a great... The conversation we're having is different. This is more to do with Lewandowski. For Barcelona, it's great. Because I want at least 2 trophies. If Barca walk away with the league and Copa del Rey, that's a great success. And if they do that, it will 100% because of Lewandowski. I'm focused more on a Lewandowski thing. I'm like, bro, for me to really truly respect you, see what's up in the big game. Zoeteng TV.
Sorry, HH, the chat is saying, did you say Drogba?
Zoeteng, I know. Zoeteng TV. HH, we were wrong about Pep's Coleman in practice. Arteta is balling. Everyone hates Jose, Simeone, but loves Conte. Conte ball is borderline terrorism. Conte is a fraud.
Yes.
And he's already been exposed. And for me, here's the thing. Let's see after 38 games. After 38 games, let's see where Arsenal are, because let's not see Arsenal end up 6th or 7th after all of this talk. Now, I think they'll come top 4.
You said Spurs will finish 2nd.
Yes,
you did say that. Okay.
Do you know what Conte is? Conte is like the opposite of Ancelotti. Like, you know, Ancelotti is good at winning like UCLs, but he's not great at winning. He's literally the Italian.
Simeone is a bomb. Delta, let me come to you, bro. So,
what's going on, man?
Everybody. So we all saw Messi's quality free kick today. Quality amazing free kick today.
I don't watch League One. I don't watch Liga.
Yeah, you watch your own league.
Messi's Messi's quality free kick. Yes, thank you. Messi's quality free kick today and so forth. Yes, let me land, man. Let me mute your mic. So Messi got his free kick today and so forth. I know there's an Uber Eats tax and so forth. And I was having a very funny back and forth because whenever Messi does something amazing, everyone's like, goats. And I'm like, okay, you can't be the GOAT if you've not won the World Cup. Okay, so that doesn't work. You can't be a GOAT if you've not performed in a World Cup semi or a World Cup final. So let's see what he does in November or hopefully December before we make that claim. But my thing, though, Delta, is we know that Messi has finally come into his own. And I think that has probably been mainly due to Galtier. Or maybe you can tell me whether it's anything to do with that. Brother, but Delta also says, see, my thing is that I don't like this Mbappe slander. Because yet again, it was 1-1. who comes to the bench to score the winning goal is Mbappe. And I can see Delta. My thing is that people have a hate for Mbappe because he's done something that Cristiano and Messi will never achieve, which is win a World Cup and scoring a World Cup final at age 19. So Delta, talk to me about PSG, Messi's performances, and why Mbappe gets this so much hate.
Well, let's start first things. Everyone is talking about new prospects when the old reliable is literally the best player in the world right now. Like Messi's still balling and scored an amazing free kick today. It's crazy how he wasn't nominated for the Ballon d'Or, but a bench player who plays for Europa League.
Thank God, I'm sick of Messi winning it every time. Just let someone else win.
PR.
Wait, let Delta land. Let Delta land.
It is what it is. Messi this
It's
season.
PR. That's what it is. PSG Delta.
Wait. Let's him land.
Did Ronaldo curse your family?
Wait, Delta. Can Delta please talk, please? Delta.
Jesus. All right. Messi this season has been much better than his previous season. HH, I know you don't like hearing this, but if he wins that World Cup, not only does it cement his legacy for being the greatest of all time, but that could end up winning him his 8th Ballon d'Or. He surpasses Pele alternative 7th Ballon d'Or according to FIFA officials.
So beating Farmers in Liga?
Dude, I just said the World Cup. Like,
yeah, no, he's a walk off. No, yes, mute your mic. Yes, mute your mic. Let me put yes in the background, man. Yes, he's talking too much. So, but Delta. So look, my thing is things really pop off post the World Cup, and my thing is, look, see. Is there still an Uber Eats problem, which is this feels like training, and this because PSG are so much better than everyone else, they are so much talented. This still feels like training and is not intensive enough. Come the UCL.
I disagree.
Sorry, Delta, can I just ask a quick question?
My God.
No. It's not just the thing. Because Messi's free kick was amazing, but who was in goal for the free kick?
Peter Schmeichel.
Peter Schmeichel or Kasper Schmeichel?
Whatever his name is.
Wait, come on, artists. Are we throwing slander on Kasper?
I'm just clarifying. It's just because I think for last time I checked, Leicester City are bottom of the Premier League, and they thought that Kasper was washed to let him go.
Whoa. No. Kasper is not the reason why they're bottom of the league, bro.
No, he is the reason. He's the reason. He's the reason. As in the goalkeeper.
I knew he was going to bring up. I knew he was going to bring up.
Go on, Delta.
Wait, let Delta cook. Let Delta cook.
But Chish, I don't agree with you with this notion that Liga isn't competitive, because today's game was very competitive. I mean, we just scraped a 2-1 win against Nice. And let's not mention Marseille are only 2 points behind us. Marseille.
No, but Delta, it's only competitive because PSG allow it to be competitive, because it's all down to PSG.
So. No, because I'm seeing a real title challenge here. Like PSG and Marseille. I mean, we could see a very reminiscent to PSG and Lille 2 seasons ago. But speaking about Messi this season, it's been so much better, man. I mean, I think he's HH. I think he has 5 Liga goals so far, and he's the 4th top scorer in the league. And we just hit October 1st. I could see him winning the Golden Boot if he keeps this up, because
the Golden Boot's in Uber Eats.
Listen, I know you love making jokes, HH. I know. I've been
Delta,
watching.
It's not jokes. All I'm saying is that I'm just saying.
Oh my God! See, if Mbappe wins it again,
No. But Delta, I just want people to respect Mbappe. That's what I want. But my weird thing though is that people are just so cheap, because Messi scores a quality free kick. The community is having orgasms, and I'm hearing that greatest in the world, great, goats, amazing. Look at what he's doing. So I'm like, but you have to look at things in context.
Hold on.
It's a free kick in Uber Eats.
Every commentator does that. Like, it's normal. They're marketing the league to you. Like, they're saying that the greatest player of all time plays in our league.
But aside from that free kick, you better not let this man win a World Cup and win the CL with PSG. Like, I know you can barely handle him winning the World Cup, but if he goes on to win the biggest club competition without Iniesta,
Delta. Hold up, Delta. If we go by that disgusting tweet you mentioned me in, a certain guy from the US of A is going to win the World Cup. Delta, never say me that's crap ever again.
Can I just ask Delta one last question?
Yeah, go for it. Ask him.
just because obviously you mentioned about PSG potentially win the Champions League. When was the last time a club from Ligue 1 actually won a European trophy?
Okay.
No, it's just a question. When was the last time? I generally don't know. When was the last time?
Was that 93 or 94?
European trophy.
It was 92.
Marseille won it, I think.
It's 1993. But what's your point, man?
93. Okay, so you mean essentially in the previous century is when?
Yes. They beat Milan.
RDS, and PSG and Delta means that PSG are here to right.
And
That's wrong.
By the way, RDS, there's corruption tax also with that. You know, Marseille's leagues at that time were like taken away.
Casey, you don't need to bring that up. Casey, you don't need to bring that up. Casey,
yeah, it's fine.
Hold on, let me take some debates, man. So shout out to your boy RR7. Hyping Farmers League's goals, have some shame, please.
Wait,
hold on. Do you know my thing is that? Do Ronaldo farmers? Do you guys like work overtime?
No, hold on. Let me just speak.
It's like seriously, like it's okay if you guys are literally just waiting for any kind of Messi positivity, and you just literally just come on with some slander. I'm like, do you do this like 24/7?
This guy rips
I'm not you. Messi and Ronaldo fans are the worst in after this sport.
No, Ronaldo fans are the worst. But
this guy rips a player who's on the bench. All right, he's on the bench on a weekly basis, and you know what team he's playing against in Europa League?
Delta, he's starting on. He's starting the Manchester derby, and we'll get the
before you go, HH, do you know what team CR Kelly is playing against in Europa League this Thursday?
Who?
I don't know. I'm asking you, HH.
No, I will. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not the Wi-Fi password, man. Hold on, Casey. You want to say something, Casey?
No, but I don't get it, man. These Ronaldo fans, have they seen what he did against Spain? Like, he can't even control a ball anymore.
You see, Casey, I just want to go there because it's like, this is not really the time to be a hyper because Ronaldo, like, I mean, this is not the time to be doing the whole Ronaldo Messi thing. Not now. Like, let him get sharp, but you don't want to do it now. Shh. Kelvin's a hero.
He couldn't control a ball, have hope.
Sorry. CR7 has been poor, and his fanboys making excuses that Messi is balling in the Farmers League. Okay, what of the international performances? Messi balls, CR7 flops. Look, all I'm saying right now is that I know he's old and so forth. If you're a Ronaldo fan, this is the time to be very, very quiet. This is not the time to be talking. If you're a Ronaldo fanboy, this is the time to be very, very quiet, man.
I just searched it up. He's playing Ammonia, I think that's what they're called.
Thank you. Thursday. Okay, wait, hold up.
He's playing a team from Cyprus, but that aside.
Wait, Juve fan, hold on, Juve fan. I need to talk to. So, guys, I said again, guys, Serie A is the most popping off league right now. Now, Juve fan, I have a dream, and my dream is for Mourinho to win this title. But I know it's going to be very, very tricky indeed.
Oh, that's a fever dream.
But actually, Juve fan, before I come to you. Eric and Nishu, did you see our future players goal? Leo. Hey, Eric is coming. Eric is Eric. That's Eric.
No. He's signing a contract extension. You know that, right?
Yeah. Casey, I'm speaking fluent.
Are you asking Eric?
CCL.
Casey, I'm speaking fluent Twofe. Eric, did you see that Chipinski? No, Eric, we need that technique.
He's not coming. It's fake news.
This man's a bigger club than you guys.
Asking Eric
well said, call, man.
Eric, so okay, Eric, just talk to me about Leo potentially doing that for Chelsea. Like, does that excite you at least? Leo potentially doing that for.
Okay. So he's definitely not coming. But if he did come.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. If he did come, because he may not come. If he did come, because he may not come, most likely he will sign a new contract. So he's not coming to Chelsea. Yes, Eric, go.
Yeah. Look, he's a good player. I don't know if he's. I mean, nowadays people overhype young players a lot. So you have to be very careful. When someone says this is the next big thing, you have to be very careful who people are hyping up. But Leo is a good player. He has, potential, but I'm not going to pretend like I'm excited. I'm not really excited about this this layout thing. I'm just going to be honest, because for me, how does it fit into our team? Where does he play? Different league.
Also, aren't you getting Nkuku, Eric? Nkuku's what it's.
No, Nkuku isn't coming. He's not coming. He's not coming.
Oh, okay.
So let me come back. So you're a fan. If you were to put money on anybody who wins this Serie A, don't jinx my boy Uncle Mo. Don't jinx Uncle Mo.
Napoli, man. I've said it. I've said it from the
UEFA,
beginning.
hold on, UEFA, no. I have a Maradona agenda. They can't win the Serie A ever because that will destroy
But
my
reality
Maradona agenda.
doesn't care for their agendas, man. Reality doesn't care for that. Like the thing is, did you? I saw the game today against Torino. Like it was just a training session. Like the thing is, Anguissa, that guy is a top tier midfielder, man. He just purchased the whole team on eBay. Just the whole Torino team. He just purchased it.
Wait, but
2
you know,
goals.
Napoli always flop when it comes real and things and the pressure mounts. Can they deal with the pressure?
Like this year they have been just unlike any other. Like they have Anguissa, they have good chemistry. They have Guaradona. You know, my goat. He scored today. And just like I don't see any other team like aside from like maybe Milan or Inter. Like who's gonna challenge them? Like you need challengers.
What about Juve?
Juve, no, we are fighting relegation. We aren't on that. I'm sorry. No, we are.
That's deep.
Allegri better win tomorrow. Again, Allegri better win tomorrow, or I'm poisoning his water supply.
Jeez, that's cold.
Okay.
That's cold.
You better not be in a pub.
That's cold.
That's the thing.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
And about Liao, like Liao is good, but I don't think he has one tick lacking. Like he doesn't have the dribbling ability of the Guaradona. Like that guy has the dribbling ability.
But you're a fan. If he comes to Chelsea,
yeah, that would be a quality signing. He's better than Sterling. In my opinion.
Is he?
He's better than Sterling. He's better than Mount. He's better than Zidane.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Eric.
How? No,
hold on, Eric. I know, sure. Eric, are you telling me right now that Sterling is better than
Of
Leo?
course, I'm telling you that. Yes,
Are you kidding me?
He is.
My goodness.
What has Liao done?
Streets. Are you listening? Streets. Are you listening? Streets. Are you listening to this crap? Streets.
No, but have a.
Hold on, wait. You're a fan, Victor. So you're a fan. So you're saying that. So Napoli are winning it. Juve are getting relegated. Where do Roma end up?
Roma, I think 4th. The thing is, here's the thing. I think Udinese will finish 3rd this season. Like Udinese, don't sleep on that. Their team is
with Watford.
I don't know what they have.
Hey, respect
Like,
my guy.
I don't know what
Zero.
black magic, what kind of jinx they are going, but I mean they're beating guys. They're on the top again with Atalanta. Like it's Serie A this season is just like a mess. It's like just a complete mess. It's a shitstorm. I think my prediction will be like I think Napoli 1st, Milan 2nd, Udinese and Roma 4th. Inter, I think 6th, and then Juve 12th.
Juve fan, quick question just to move on. Well, actually, 2-part question. The first one is, are Juve going to end up in the Europa League? And second, would you take Pirlo? Would you take Pirlo back ASAP? Those are the 2 questions.
On, man.
No, the thing is, I actually unlike HH. I actually would want Juve in the Europa League because they would win a trophy there. A trophy is a trophy. I don't care if it's Europa Conference. I want those trophies, man.
We could be
Give me those trophies.
We could be seeing a Juve versus Chelsea in a semi-final of the Europa League.
That's a fair shout, PSG. Does.
Perhaps.
That's a fair shout. That's actually a shout.
That's a possibility. I just hope Paris doesn't beat us too hard. Like.
Now we'll beat you hard so you can play Chelsea in the Europa League.
Do like a
whoa, relax. We're not going to know Europa, man. Relax. Hold your damn horses, man.
How about
Barca might join you there?
How are you going to beat Milan? No, it's just, how are you going to beat Milan?
Wait. No. Look, that's for Sunday. All I'm saying is that, guys, if Mourinho leads those... Mourinho only has one player in that team, and that's Dybala. That is the only quality player he wins. So if Mourinho wins the Serie A with one quality player, that counts as dud.
What about Tammy Abraham?
Yeah.
Can I quickly just mention? I mean, just very quickly, because people want to disrespect Europa League. Let me just quickly say a few things.
Eric,
about. No, hold on.
Eric,
let Eric land. Go on,
No, Aris, I'm not sure what that. No, the runway is not clear, bro. The runway is not clear. I need to know what plane is landing on this runway.
Easy.
Okay, Eric, what are you
all
trying
I'm
to say?
saying is Chelsea can't play in the Europa League. We don't need to play in the Europa League, because we've already won that trophy, okay, as part of our large collection.
Okay.
And we are also record holders. We were unbeaten in that run. And I think Giroud scored 11 goals, which is the most of any player in the history of the competition. So we've done our thing, and we scored the most goals as well as a team. So that's it. It's done. No Europa League for Chelsea.
Have you ever defended the Europa League?
Wait, hold on. Shout out to your boy Mo. Nuno Tavares is in a title challenge in Liga. Wait, I thought so. Nuno Tavares, he left Arsenal.
He plays for Marseille.
Oh, plays for Marseille. Oh, bro, that guy's trash.
Marseille,
that guy's trash.
Actually been good. He has like.
I don't care. He's trash. Adams. By the way, Eze and Olise, my ballers. Do you know those two guys have more ability than almost anybody in Chelsea's attack? Just on the ball ability, they have more on the ball ability than anybody in Chelsea's attack.
That's messed up, man.
Imagine if we had them, HH. I would love. You know who I would love? I would love.
I mean, Eric. Imagine Olise, and I think he's Nigerian, isn't he?
He's
Nigerian. No. They're both Nigerian. Eze and Olise.
Yeah.
They were English.
If we had like two of those, just two. Honestly, just two of those
just two guys, just somebody who has a bit of Salini and Teshi and just a bit of Strom, just a bit of Strom leg, man.
You have the American Pulisic.
Ardias, shush. No. Oh, okay. So Ardias, you think you're slick? Okay then, Ardias, you think you're slick? Okay then. All right, let's do this right now. We're here. So, Ardias and Yassi Said. Do you know what will please me more than anything? What would please me more than anything is if
you see my
Man
hashtag.
City beats the living crap out of you.
Okay.
And what I want is you like a complete and total beatdown. And then I want to know what your response is. So RDS, I take it that you're going to beat Man City.
So first and foremost,
there is no first of all. I say a straight question.
No, first and foremost, obviously everyone's seen my hashtag things are happening. I'm just referencing what you said earlier in the stream regarding Chelsea's chances. But in regards to United's performances, like everyone knows, and Don Smokes here on our midweek sort of show that City are clear favourites coming into this game, based on the fact that the defence is solid, based on likes of De Bruyne, based on the beast that is Erling Haaland. Now the reality, let me finish. The reality is that there is no expectation on this Manchester United side at all. They're away from home. They've had obviously a bit of a break. The captain who is injured. It is what it is. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. We'll see what happens. So, captain, take care. Hope you come back soon in good health. But going into this derby game, like there's no pressure on the Ten Hag like whatsoever. And they're still trying to figure out this team. So all the pressure, especially as I said, when Arsenal lubricated Spurs, right? The pressure is on City to close that gap with Arsenal right now. So all of the Arsenal. No. Arsenal 4 points clear of City right now. Correct. So Manchester City, okay, because the last
they need to close the gap after like 8 games.
They need to close the gap
after 8 games.
Because in the last 5 games that United played at the Etihad against City, United have actually won 4 of them. But 3 of them. So context is needed. Yeah, exactly.
Speak on it.
I've almost finished. Don't smoke. I've almost finished. Let me land. The point I'm trying to make ultimately is that like the City are favourites going into this game. Okay. The pressure is on Manchester City. If United lose this game, like it's not.
Who cares? Like no one cares.
This is no artist. You can't do that. Artist, you can't do that. Artist. There has to be jeopardy. You're Man United.
Zero jeopardy.
Hold on. So artist, so you're saying that if you win, wow. If you lose, it doesn't matter.
No.
Can I respond?
Wait. Let artist land.
Let me just go. Yes, if Ten Hag beats if United new bold manager beats the Premier League's old bold manager in his first season and slaps them, then yes, of course, there's going to be a question of like, what can United do given the fact that they lost their first 2 games, given the fact that Liverpool in the mud, given the fact that Chelsea are going with Spurs, they'll be like, okay, maybe they actually might get top 4. Because that was the standard this season, top 4. It wasn't a title challenge. It wasn't anything. It was top 4. So at the end of the day, but if they lose this, it's like, okay, well, they lost the game against City. We didn't expect to beat City. Well, let's just go and beat whoever it is they're playing next week, and that's it. So it's not a kind of the way people go into the game. It's like this is like a do or die for Manchester United. It's not a do or die for Manchester United. Even if they lose, they'll still be 6th and only a few points off 3rd. So
That is.
it's with City, at least with City like trying to chase down like Arsenal, you know, you can see, and also being at home in front of their fans. Because remember, that City Stadium is going to be packed. That City Stadium is going to be packed with fans who want to see United lubricated. So of course the pressure is going to be on Manchester City. It is what it is. Sorry, go on, Donsman.
Can I give you the context now? The thing is this.
Go on.
Every time United would come to the Etihad, it's normally at the end of the season when we've already have the league wrapped up, right? So there isn't much to play for besides pride. Regarding pressure, man, you can ask Liverpool. When it comes to the Prem, dude, we are used to dealing with this. This is not the Champions League. Ask the famous brides of who've won 1 in 30 years. They'll tell you. When it comes to the Prem, don't talk about pressure and don't even mention chasing Arsenal. Chasing Arsenal, what, man? We are used to doing this week in, week out in the Prem. So it's pressure.
I don't talk about chasing Arsenal.
Yeah,
what are you
that's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying. So I don't.
That's disrespectful,
We agree. We agree, Donsman. We agree that I'm saying City are favourites. We agree. Sorry, go on, Donsman.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I'm saying in the Prem, we know how to win such games. When it matters, we normally win. When it matters. And tomorrow.
No, that's not true.
Today,
Is it?
now.
Be honest, that's not true, bro.
Let's
smoke lamb.
No, I'm saying in the Prem, when it matters, we win. We go on winning runs. You can ask Liverpool, man. This time Mohamed is gone. So the quad guys were going to tell you, like, when they expect us to drop points, we normally don't. And we go on this thing. So the thing is, at the end of the day, congrats on your little mini run that you've been on. It's 4 games, right? And you haven't really faced any proper attack, right? And all the Butcher and Champions League Varane. No, Champions League Varane was when he was next to Ramos. Ever since he left Ramos's hand, he's been ordinary Varane, right? So
So but Smoke, you see, the danger here is Smoke is that City have to now win because the way that you and Patrick have been talking, City have to win.
I see a Haaland break. Pep will take him off before he scores his hat-trick.
Okay.
Haaland will score.
Okay, I like this energy. I like this energy.
Okay.
Exactly, man.
So because Smoke, I'm going to make a thumbnail to tonight. I'm going to put Haaland's face on the body of either Thanos or Thor, holding like 3 rings. So I'm going to have that thumbnail already prepared or in the preparedness. So Smoke, don't let me waste my time making that thumbnail.
Can I say something?
Can you tweet that thumbnail before the game saying this is what you expect to happen? So if you could do that,
I wouldn't do that to Smoke. I wouldn't do that to Smoke and Pat. I wouldn't do that to Smoke and Pat because Smoke. If I tweet that out, you know that you're screwed.
Bro, I need to say something, guys.
Yes, talk to me.
And I had to choose my words very carefully because this channel has
never
juju.
do. You never
this
do.
Channel has juju. But honestly, going into this game, usually I used to be terrified. I used to be scared, especially under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yes. This is your
yes. I like the confidence, bro. I like the confidence.
Well, what I'm saying, let me land, guys. Let me land. But I'm terrified, man. I'm absolutely terrified. And yes, I was about to say something, and then RDS, kind of reminded me what this channel is all about. So, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm just going to talk after the game.
You just said nothing. So you need to push the mic to say nothing.
You just wasted our time. I'm terrified of this channel.
Okay. First of all, H7. Don't get cocky.
I'm not. I'm allow you.
Hey, H7.
Speak about Connor. HH.
H7.
No, H7. 2004.
H7. It's 8 games. H7. You look good. But H7. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky.
H7 get cocky.
Tell you and your fan base just to relax. That's
guys.
When Quidditch gets going, then we'll talk about bro.
But doing this
H7. The Highbury days are coming back, bro. H7. The Highbury days are coming back.
No. Okay. Look. H2. What is your thoughts this Manchester derby then? Do you think United can shock the world?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. even though I'm actually praying for United to win because of what Don Smoke is saying. I have to
No,
agree with them.
hold on. Isef, no. Do you want City to win because you really feel... Sorry, do you want United to win because you really feel like if you can win the title, so you want to expand that gap?
No, I know we ain't going to win a title. I just want to clown...
I listen to it. That's still fun. Thank you. Yeah.
No, I just want to clown Don Smoke in there. That's the only reason why I want Man United to win now and then.
But I'll be real with you. I think City... Speaking, who are you saying, City or United?
No, City are winning this, man. And I think they're going to win in the first half as well. And United, they're just going to do subs. Like, I think they're going to basically do what Spurs done today, make 4 subs at once. Just end the game in it. Just going to keep it quick and simple.
Indeed, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure. Did I even give like a scoreline? Oh, sorry. Eske, talk to me.
It's going to be a baptism, HH.
I'm gonna just based off of like, you know, X's and O's, like how, like if I was to compare like how, say, a team like Newcastle played against Man City earlier this season, right? I think that Man United have the players to execute a similar game plan. So, like, obviously Man City are still definitely the favorites, but I mean, like if Newcastle could cause them problems with one same maximum, then surely, you have what you have a bunch.
But SK, are you factoring the respect value? Did Man City that they respect Newcastle the way they're going to respect Man United this game?
Messi don't respect anyone in this league, so
they are going to respect Man United, and that's why I think they're going to beat them convincingly because they're going to show them that respect. They're going to take them serious.
Oh no! I think what's it called? I don't know who made the points on the Manchester Derby preview. They said that if let's say I think it was either Smoke or Vaso who said that if United came into this game really bad on form, City would be like, well, look, what are these guys? But I think this is actually the best thing for City because United have actually looks better and much more on form. City will be like, okay, they seem to be on form. It's a derby. Indeed. I think we need to be a lot sharper right now. Hence why I think that even more so, I'll be shocked if United win this game.
Yeah, United. I really do think, I'm going to be honest with you, I can see a baptism tomorrow, HH.
5?
I can see a baptism tomorrow, HH.
No.
Hey, HH, what's
so bad, bro? HH, I'm being dead serious, yo. As good as they're informed, they haven't faced this type of opposition. This is going to be a serious baptism. I'm telling you, HH.
Let me come to Evil Life, who's not spoken here. So, Evil Life, tell me your thoughts on this and come to Barry. Manchester Derby prediction.
Okay, there is 2 things that can happen. It depends on how City.
Real brief. I got to tell these people, guys. Evil Life is actually a pilot. So you are a fully qualified pilot.
Yeah, yes, I am. I fly for a company in the Caribbean.
Hey,
great.
Good. Hey, look, I told you, look, come on. What other football channel has a freaking pilot here? Come on, man. We're talking. Evil Life, take it away.
That's mad.
It depends on how City comes into this game. We've all seen throughout how the season has gone that City's defense can be got. Like, you can run at them. But it all depends on how they come on the day. Like, we all know Pep Guardiola could come and just throw a madness and then that's it for Man United. But there's also the other factor to take into it is that Man United, they don't have a team. Let's be realistic. They will have to play on the counter, and that's how they can catch City. But they suck. They suck at a low block team, and City is a quality team that will break down that low block for that counter. Like Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, they will run them ragged. So I hope the Butcher has a good game. I would really like a draw, to be honest. Like, I just want a couple more points so that Arsenal can just have a nice little gap to go to secure top 4.
Are you an Arsenal fan? Are you?
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
But I just need a little bit more gap because more points go on the board is the next step. We're not winning the league. I'm not going to really.
Thank you.
This is funny. This is so fair. He is actually the only guy who could actually say, "Let me land." He's the only person qualified. He's the only person qualified to say that. Let me land. Barry, Barry, what are you saying, bro? About this game, Manchester. So Evil Life, round off at the concert, Barry. Evil Life.
Yeah, no, I think City is is how Pep comes on the day. We all know Pep is a bit of a crazy man. Some days he may make some kind of wild changes and then it just doesn't click. Like we know how he is. He overthinks sometimes. But tomorrow, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see if he's really serious. But I believe on what you said earlier, where the form that Man United came into this will probably make him take them a lot more serious, and that might just be their undoing.
Okay. Barry, talk to me, man. Thoughts?
Yeah, it's actually good to see RDS back instead of Los Blancos. You know, I feel like things are getting right again. But
no. Shh. Barry, if they get baptized or so forth,
we're gonna see
Los Blancos RDS. Barry speaking. Barry's talking. Barry, talk over him. Barry.
Nah, but I think we're gonna see two good teams tomorrow because when you see United, they've been on a good vibe in the Premier League, so I think they're gonna be both on their best behavior. You know, Man City are going to take them seriously, and United are going to like, yo, man, you know, we're going to City, you know, let's do what we got to do. And but I don't see a baptism, you know. I just see a 2-1, maybe 3-1, just kind of a similar game to United and Arsenal before the international break, you know. Just a good matchup, you know, but I think due to City and how good they are, going to get the upper hand late in the game. But I just hope for a good game and maybe see bench Naldo do 1, 2, 3 things in the game.
It is Delta, and don't mention anything about Sobnaldo. Manchester Derby, what's your feeling? Sobnaldo.
You know, it's a very interesting one because defensively, United have been good this season with Varane and Martinez. Have we seen Haaland tested against, you know, a very compatible defense? I don't think we have.
I don't think we have.
Who was the defense for Villa?
Tyrone Mings done a job on
Villa's defense is injured,
but he done a job on him though.
The defense is injured.
I don't know. I don't care whether he's at the job center. Tyrone Mings.
No. He done a job. HH. Respect the guy, man.
Delta, please continue.
Yes.
Delta.
So what I'm saying is, it's going to be very interesting to see if Haaland is going to overcome those. Who's starting for RDS? Who's starting for United in the forward position? Is it Sancho?
Yeah, it looks like Martial's back.
No.
Is Martial back?
No.
Yeah, Tony Martial.
No.
Hold on, let this land. All right, so who started?
No, I think Martial and Rashford are still undecided. I suspect it will be Bruno as the number 9, false 9, and then Sancho on the left, and then Anthony on the right, so to speak. Rashford and Martial still to be decided. So we'll see what happens. They may be fit, they may not be fit, but assuming they're not, I think that'll be the front. That would be the front three.
That's
you know what? If I'm telling you guys right now, if we play a false 9, I'm not watching the game. If we play in a false 9,
why not, man? Root for your team, bro.
No, because Barry, that has to be the most stupidest and dumbest thing that.
Who would play?
If Martial and Rashford are not fully fit,
I'll play Alanga down the middle.
I
don't care. I will.
Yeah, use him for pace and power.
Yes,
use him for pace and power. Then.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have never met a manager that gets undone by pace year after year after year after year. Bro, we used to done them over with Daniel James. Guys.
Yeah.
Daniel
James was great against Man City.
So Delta, what score are you saying then, Delta?
It's going to be at the Etihad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be nice. Oh
my God. See, this could go. You know, with United, they changed. You know how we talked about them against Liverpool? They could win and they could also get lubricated. This could very well be the same prediction. Could they win or could they get lubricated? Like if they win, we're talking about 2-1 or a scrape 1-0 win. But when they get
speak with your chest. It's lubrication. Come on, speak with your chest.
Nah, predict United.
RDS, this witchcraft ain't gonna work, bro.
No, I'm not. This is not witchcraft. I'm just
RDS. I know you're working overtime to try and conjure up something. So I can see through your trash.
Everyone needs to be honest. That's all. I'm just honestly the best policy, man. Go on.
Look, I'm trying to be honest here.
Be honest. Yeah. Speak your
truth.
This could.
RDS, I don't hate United. I don't. But this could very well be over in like 30 minutes.
35 minutes, 4-0. Is that what we're saying now?
Delta, you realize that you might be helping them, but
don't you see where
you don't know how this jinx works, man. But here's the thing, if you don't believe in the jinx, then it can't work. Delta doesn't believe in the jinx, so maybe
I don't
it's
believe
like
in
the
that.
opposite effect.
I believe himself all the time. They make it make sense.
I don't so. Go on,
I
go
am
on, Delta.
speaking from the bottom of my heart. This could very well be done in a matter of minutes.
What's the
Yeah,
score
you're
line?
right. You're right. You're right.
No, he's not. He's not getting a scoreline. No, Aris, I want this to be fair. I want to know witchcraft's tax in this game. No, don't give a scoreline. So let's see. So from your boy Adams, who says, "Nah, I'm not backing this. It's do or die for me. I want us to thump them up differently." But Adams, that's not happening, bro. You see, Adam, if
Adams a United fan?
Yes, he's a United fan.
No,
Adams,
he's not. He's not.
He's a City fan. No, he's not. No, I know for a fact he's a United fan. If United win, it'll be like 2-1. One goal. Put it this way.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
If City, I say there's not. If it's going to either be City 2-1, 3-2, or United 2-1, there's not going to be a landslide victory. No, there won't.
If Man United win, I'm going to get lep stream.
First, that's the only way they're going to win.
8-7, relax. 8-7, lep streams.
Please.
No. Here's the thing, though. There'll be a lep stream if United destroy them.
Okay,
so if it's like 5-0, then there'll be lep stream. But if they
we can't have two left streams in the same year.
No, Barry. If Ten Hag with Bruno as a false 9 pimp smacks City, like let's say 4-1 or 5-1.
3-0.
Didn't Ten Hag win?
I did 4 or 5.
Didn't Ten Hag win manager of the month?
I want you to know you.
But they're on a good vibe, man.
Wait, hold on. SK, what are you saying? SK.
I want you to know you only get one lep stream a season, so if you use it up now, you might actually win.
See, that's
exactly right.
We need to say.
But he might win the champ. He might win the champ this year. So
well, let's H7. We might as well just save it until if they do. Because come on, those lep streams are great, bro. Come on, let's save it.
But you can't have two of these in the same year.
QC8. The great Manchester already conceding defeat. Wow.
I know,
Ardies and Yassi, aren't you ashamed?
No, not really. We're just being honest.
They've been real fans.
Yes, actually, hold on. Yes, Ardies, Mishibag. Yes, aren't you ashamed? So you already be conceding the defeats. Yes, you're on your mic.
Listen. Y'all listening very carefully.
Yes, I'm listening. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, come on. Yes, we need that old Yassi back. Yes, we need that old Yassi back. Come on, Yassi.
I'm gonna be real right now.
Yeah, be real.
You are Yassi.
I cannot speak on this topic. This channel, no, unless this channel has to be investigated. The things you say in this channel comes back to you to haunt you. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait, so you're saying this channel is like cost or something? What the hell?
100%. It is HH.
Okay.
Hold on, HH. Before you go, so you live in Minnesota, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna wake up at like 6 in the morning.
Watch
your team concede 5.
10:30.
No.
The game's on 10:30.
No, because I live in Louisiana. It's 8 here, and he lives in like an hour or 2 before. It's 7 or 6, right?
No. For us, it's 10:30. At the game's on 10:30.
I live in Maryland.
Wait. Hold on. Are you? No. You're 5 hours behind because the game is 2 p.m. BST.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm in Maryland, 9 a.m.
Where I live, it's 11:30.
No, not you.
So it should be like 9 a.m. 9 a.m. for you guys.
You know how the streams we do it during the week. You usually do it around, I think, 11 for you guys.
They live
is
upper
around
west,
5.
Louisiana, and
in the afternoon.
5 in the afternoon, yeah.
Wow.
No. So you know what? I actually feel for you guys in America, man, because bro, you have to wake up super early for some of these games, bro.
I didn't wake up for Arsenal and Tottenham, man.
You know what sucks? The Champions League final is always in the middle of the afternoon. It's always like.
They get NBA.
Yeah, that would be so weird though. Like watching a final in the middle of the afternoon. That's so weird.
There hasn't been a season of football I've watched where I watch it prime time in the weekend.
Yeah, just wait.
Wait. Let me bring. So hold on. J Jokin, I see a reincarnation tomorrow. 5-0.
This is a United fan talking.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes.
J Jokin.
Look at this man.
Now, guys, RDS, can you see what you've now done?
No, I've not done any.
RDS, can you see what you've not? RDS, you are spreading this disease amongst fellow United fans.
I see him.
Guys, there is a pandemic going on around. There is a pandemic.
Who started this?
It was RDS started this.
I see. No. Hold on.
No. Let's be serious. No. Jujuman started hopping from one club to another. Then Court took it to the next degree. But what RDS did is loan. Ardis is the guy who popularized loaning, and specifically within the United fan base. So any United fan who you see going on loan, this man called RDS, he began that.
RDS, where did you get the whole loaning thing from? I actually want to know.
But it was actually no.
Yeah, so RDS, explain yourself. Where did you get it from?
Well, the loan situation. Like, no, it was just. Funny, but it was actually came from HH because HH teased that he was that. But this was during the Lampard era.
This is a lie.
If you tune into the complicated,
the complicated
Chelsea show.
That's the guys. You know this guy's like.
Chelsea alone. They're talking about all the loan. But I think Chelsea mentioned. HH must have mentioned a couple of teams. I think Madrid. PSG, but I mean, it was like a list.
Guys, that was a horrible time, man. Eric, do you know how horrible that time was?
Look, I get it.
So that's
people abused you, fair enough, but it wasn't that bad, man. It wasn't
Eric,
that bad.
no, Eric. Eric. The times that was rough, bro. Eric, we created a whole show just to slander that moron, bro.
Easy. You know what's funny though? Your best rant is come recently though. The one after Chelsea lost to Southampton, that one was like funny.
Bro, no. SK, if Quidditch ball, SK, let's see what happens on Wednesday, bro. Because bro, if Chelsea mess up, bro, things could get a lot worse for that moron called Quidditch ball. LGBTQ, okay. At least United will last longer than Oh my You see, like guys, what's
creative? HH, it's creative.
No, I didn't say what's wrong with people. Kingsley Obi, thank you for the dub. Kingsley Obi, man, thank you for the dub. Like, why do people say these things, man?
It's creative,
but before you go, HH, do you remember that time when Yasser stayed awake the whole night and he ended up watching United get baptized like 4-0?
Oh wow, is that true, Yasser?
Yes, please tell me he didn't do that.
Yes, man. I feel your pain, man.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes, is God still a United fan?
Wow.
Yes, just to end things off. Yes, just to end things.
You know how blasphemous.
Yes, do you still believe God is an Arsenal fan? Do you still believe God is a United fan? Yes or no? Yes.
Let me speak.
Okay, let me explain. Let me just say this. There's certain things I shouldn't have said, and no, there are certain things that I shouldn't. I should have kept secret. So I shouldn't have brought it out to the light. Tell people about it. So I should have just shut my mouth.
Guys, basically,
knows.
Hold on. So guys, we'll be back here. So there'll be a post-match hangout. Whatever happens, so post-match Manchester Derby hangouts and obviously UCL hangouts later on. So guys, I wish United luck. One love.
Peace.